Nyamia baby girl also. Oh, nice one day.
And I 1 year.
Oh yes. Yes, I fit back on you.
You did birthday, some kind of pop champagne.
Oh yes, no something for no so to tomorrow.
So at 20.
Now Tofia can away. So no was an opodwane. And there was your granny.
Aye.
One was I get a foreign Iba.
As I'm not you.
Accountant so granny. Now Elda me Bama brim. Oh.
Elda, I'm a panel. Me Elda. I say, what the more beef now?
Oh, me no more beef. Sunday morning special for me.
SMS team now, Casa. No more beef. I didn't know why yenim.
Oh, Omodimesia Pampan so. No more room, send me minimum to.
Oh, okay.
And Mr. Sarah sent me Obama Kumu out for me. Obe squad, mammy. Nina Sana programs manager now, one better. I don't know one casa, who's on him to. Now, one who tear me, who is saying. Facho bolo.
I said, I know your home, me, they me who no. Anna, I said, Facho bolo,
yeah, sir, programs manager, quite more Mr. Sarah or Moby.
Luther, share, me per se beef now, a war on the SMS team in terminal. And ye, nay, a birthday. Yet to be beate. Enti freestyle me 2 million share.
Me the tracks me braba. Ye breaking it down, ye attaching it down. Me sunku, malewa, ogudu, babai, me sonto motoro, sonto motoro, o sonto motoro. Ye breaking it down, ye attaching it down, ye knocking it down, touching it down. Me sunku, malewa, ogudu, babai, me sonto. Ah, na DIABY.
Na Luther Adena, who said, oh, ye freestyle, and say, dear, a cool. Yenya Ede beats in a to herself. Na cabin.
Oh, that be Obiana the star.
Oh, okay.
But in Bramwo, a music industry now.
Okay.
I was say, me the beat here. But if you have no, I could cross out there, me name the Mayo. Oh. So say, what could you do with DIABY? What can so many sound? Now, okay, so the men know that.
Where are the Miyama witnesses?
Some in your
and I'm not of the birthday, you know, I'm of Yati Weddy. Now,
Tofiaqua, Nimfisa, Tofiaqua, Nanin Yadin, Tofiaqua, Nimfisa, Tofiaqua, Messano, Mr. Sorry, or Yade, Saki, or Yan to swap.
Okay.
Me, Manon son, as we boom, say that.
Wow.
Charlie.
Luther King. What's up?
Number 2. Facho obolobo.
Okay.
Facha di afe. Facha na ye free. Facha nyaminti ebe kwa enim nyaminti. Na DIABY na menya mama.
You have spoiled there. Me bacho akesi me misa say obolobo no ase da bia obolobo
o say menyu bia
where the ben na betimi dia hye ho
oh da bi say enyu bia on the terms am yisu you synchrony anwum ho
okay
bebre enyum de ka chimbo bebre
okay
tu da
Luther say amanone e da wie
emu ode emu hyeye
okay
so far transfers and recruitment because Chelsea anya wie João Pedro, we're a Chelsea player.
Wow.
Oh yes. And United, Manchester United. Almost when a player be. Oba.
Okay.
Tiadi Dutona Ayadeba.
Okay. And see what no idea. Men say we break
Mate.
Jemu Yompo, never mind.
Me that say a Brenna say you draw. You be breaking it down. Now you're touching it down. Now you're knocking it down. Ni enya jajaja mu yompa wa amro nsemo na mame sha so prize obia no obom pa ye de man town for na okọ prize akoda bi o ye support adma Sao Paulo na on say ye kwa sorry a obia ni player request na akoda we kwa sorry ene ebusa ye ese ni player request aye dey no process nyame eyama no akoda we su one nyame emmo oni na busua ho ban. Secondly, Rade Amani Empire Palmeiras, FIFA Club World Cup, Omu Ebetma Wino Wompaye, as a Charles Macho Palmeiras, now Omasho Palmeiras, also called Brazil. Palmeiras omune Sao Paulo omu ya krafo enti akodawe so ono kwa sorry dem na sofu beside the player request was it Mr. Radi Totrobo nsu Nyankopon as protect me family na bibi boni bi anto ye hwa akoda no ni ye ntie ne kakra
Mundial.
Falo nada, né, gente?
Eno ayetetawa ijedema wotumatie so na mepacho Super Mario Balotelli at long last wa be free agent na watutu bi adama Patrick Vieira na gen wa team no na obeka osi academy no se Patrick Vieira wan fa buama no na okọ gen wa no respect na so mo de ma no man fa ma no enu achi de na wo so je wantuma nyene no wa free agent on Super Mario Balotelli ni football ni nyansae we so benya new club obeba back na football no wetima showcase na pia so wetima ye kama enu ejeba na ubaka ya media to wene se Inter Milan asana Palma omu player na and Juan Boni ano probably 20 Boni attach it down Inter headquarters or sign contract and no that's no and now you pure kwen medical na okwen bibia sign contract and that Fakye TV so ye jama breaking it down as adama so far or running your sign contract Boni eba Ababe Interplay official announcement and Chebetmaba Abapiaso atmi ayekama and Edeba na Inter Mami Fantu name as I can Chanoglu atmi the official statement about Opakaya what the two just or Johnny Inter 4 seasons ago as a free agent wabebe brediamomo abaso peso kofie okoteki ekosi academy Galatasaray Interfo German nko anopa Inter president yo bepe Morata asube kasae esombe mama boy no bibiat my fine and all the statement about we will see what the future brings. Batista always remembers those who stood tall, not those who made the most noise. And no a statement Hakan Chanoglu aso ejaba wi mi chamo etama maminya jo Italy mama eba Italian Supercoppa so far the final four omuso mu bebo no was Saudi Arabia from December 7 ekosi December 22 and Italian Supercoppa ebetuma toga na omusin Napoli Inter Milan Bologna and AC Milan na omuso hwe Milan and Como game no Serie A on the born abroad on the born monone and we Serie A game on the ball and only a copy so panina or Serie A or tell president or panina Giovanni Simonelli and the results of Milan Como game no Serie A game. Yeah, Papa were abroad. Everyone among was we are working on it. We are working na enya certain na I go through name omujirisa persisika eso eba Italy omulig no na omutimi advertise na ekowias bebia entumlan komo was Serie A omuyasa ebekwa monone na bia so etima kama na Simonelli Serie A president obi na odi tuga eso for the Italian Super Cup semi-finals no just already December 17-18 no finana toga 22nd December na bia so kama Riyadh and I said Jeddah was Saudi Arabia na sagem no esu ebetima toga eno edeba na mame fanto anem eso ramo PSV omo boy be friend no wa lang na Jamaican said Napoli team no assign anya new direct contact or omako 30 million euros ska Napoli de kwa omunsa ebetima kano na reporter mete ese omu hwase so far no ma be kama no PSV omu player no lang wa join na post team no ma bia eso aye kama na boy never Adon Jashari Milan for raise omu offer ese ompose Club Brugge omu player no ye fa Jashari be 35 million euros plus add-ons omo betimi player no edna obepia mo San Siro ewo Milan ewo Italy no obebo atwuma mapia eso atim ayekama eno eje dobama so na mami break way down eso Romo Arsenal sporting director Andra Peter was so former advance in talks with Benjamin Sesko and Victor Jokares. Now Arsenal so for money abre about 70 million euros or more eberam. Arsenal so money Victor Jokares, Benjamin Sesko, Oli Watkins, a player still or remaining as a target or more pressure. And so Oli Watkins or more ebetum dinaba. No about Jama Arsenal. So far a official deal a done. Already nam Jamal, Kepa Arrizabalaga, were free Chelsea, Arsenal player 5 million euros, Kepa Arrizabalaga, Arsenal Chama Chelsea, and a contract, what must sign, waka goodbye at the Chelsea supporters, any Chelsea as a club, now in goodbye, or a message on the buyer after 7 unforgettable years. And no any international. The term has come to close. A very special chapter in my life. Chelsea was my home, my family, and the place where I grew both as a footballer and as a person. I wrote full of dreams and I live with unforgettable memories. Titles like the Champions League, Europa League, UEFA Super Cup, Club World Cup, but above all, moments shared with incredible people on and off the pitch. Thank you to the coaches, the staff, my teammates, and most of all, to you, the fans. Wearing this badge has been an honor and a source of pride. Now a new chapter begins, and I face it with the same passion and commitment as always. I live with a heart full of gratitude, with love and respect. Kepa Arrizabalaga, and a good message, goodbye message. What the ama Chelsea and my judge amu yompo eso ediamamo ama pia kama mini video no na perform sampa Arsenal. I work amu Kepa Arrizabalaga ama pia so ye kama eno ene taso ye judge amu ediamamo no. Kepa Arrizabalaga, Jesse number 13, and Robert Arsenal, or backup at David Raya, and Jesse number 13, and now a goalkeeper Beshe, I'm a beer sweat my fine. Now, my main fan to an so Kasaye was say Waba Arsenal, a great team. Now, more great staff and more best facilities, more better prepare home for the season. Now, also when I talk with Mikel Arteta and Iñaki Kana, they showed me their desire to win. And no intino joining Arsenal, and you and some Kepa Arrizabalaga there to go. Now, Raman Pacho, we can know positive talks. To Arsenal and Berechi Eze. Na so far Diamante as Urama Pino Crystal Palace aware for Arsenal interest. Now so far Arsenal for former approach official bid Bianco Arsenal left wing right wing. Now Omudia but total monsters or Omo are backing off from a Bereche Eze and no Eddie Tawa Yecham Adamamon. Arsenal say Bereche Eze. So far the release clause £68 million. Arsenal so far ne boni nro omo pay atabra kanya tabrato na omate sukakra na pia so ya friend Arsenal Deba Andra Peter so far medical dia to name eso painani obra oya tumaduma Arsenal na Valencia so far omo defender Christian Mosquera on say Arsenal the offer koye first omo rejected second or Sadia call now Valencia so far omo man contract renewal eso boy in one side release clause so far omo mananya Jeffy omo mananya for omo pejam eno down so far run omo to drum say Valencia bigger say Arsenal say Arsenal so okay DIABY Lukaku akasa or the interview bia tuga Romelu nanampa wahene Lukaku nanin somebody tuga after UCL and you a Champions League final with Inter Milan any Man City there or sit normal kwe ho and won't say or baby more playing time on a Chelsea at the common reserve side and or English media or more bashi on Lukaku papa.
Ik zeg, ik wil een...
Waar moet jij dan rekening mee houden op zo'n momenten inderdaad waar dat je zegt van als ik daar iets zeg, dan schiet ik mezelf misschien in de voet voor bepaalde transfers.
Nee, maar kijk, ik geef een voorbeeld. Dus toen ik bij Chelsea zat, na de dinges, na de...
Supercup daar.
Nee. Na die Champions League finale, toch?
Ja.
Ik ga terug naar Chelsea.
En non,
Ik zeg, ik geef een kans.
Eno sama Lukaku eso adia tuja ye checha mu adia mamo na dondofo tegaria makose afufuse na enti Chelsea Christopher Nkunku with the 35 million pounds bar on bejaro amo wodinako no akopa adwuma ejama enu Christopher Nkunku 35 and a Chelsea diama omo Newcastle United eso omo pe Javi Simons so former interest boy no ese ne level no onya bigger club ese Newcastle United enti onye ready so be join no enu Xavi Simons the Eba eno na Liverpool they made say omo reach agreement a 5-year deal contract with McGill center back na onu push for the move ama Urema Crystal Palace eso ani age enu Aston Villa at announcement aba almost signing a teenager striker your friend is Zapaquino Redmond a free transfer and a 19-year-old striker or John no Bodma Feyenoord and or joining a team your friend Aston Villa and no editao na La Liga officially almost scheduled for 2025-2026 almost on Nana Joe and Ebeto 7 p.m. na the Chelsea Real Madrid or more a club World Cup round of 16 and Juvenile and also Ebeto at the same time and no editao me Chamama Mbappe. So far, Jesse number 10. Our Madrid, Luka Madrid, Yetua, Mbappe, Befa. Yes, Ebasa, Jesse number 9. A bit vacant, a bit free. Na Ebasa, Gonzalo Garcia, and Hendrik Bako, Ebefa, Jesse number 9. As for our Madrid, na Mamfantos Juve, always na Omope, Antonio Pintus, Oko Madrida, Omo a physical trainer. The Biomantine Chomope, na opinion 3 occasions Juve show interest no and what 10 down for any loyalty or at Real Madrid and no edeba so far discussion across an play between Deco and Nico Williams the agent if I'm a Felix Tainta not Mr. Tainta and I say no here guarantee sir Barcelona efa plan to register na omo ebemo kwanya na joining a new club na so far Barca ene owura Felix Tainta omo atimi asatu bibia ama no maso editam ama enche obetwane Barca na no Barca efeso mutia release clause by Friday and now the end of this week Barca betia Nico Williams be 63 million euros release clause obetua pia esu atimi ayekama Barca say normal ekoye na ohwe opanyo Nico Williams agenta na ope guarantee similar to Danny Olmo the previous clause no ni nyina o ma sorte awa pia so ayekama eno Athletic Bilbao ebe resume pre-season on the 9th of July na also opesa Ojani Barca Mami Ansu Fati so far wa joining AS Monaco na ni video na efe so far also overcome the contract details also etimao so far Barca 8 million euros na also 3 million euros and Monaco for tia the salary and 5 million euros renewal of his contract for 1 year into Barca 8 million and no so far the presentation as AS Monaco player and Ansu Fati and that's why you judge na Lamine Yamal the star boy Wakacho Barca force Jesse number 10 on somebody to him send and omudi announcement baba wakacho some nchen na anka enye secret na the birthday 13 July officially in Komudi aba eso no the star boy Lamine Yamal and Jesse number 10 obeshe e Barcelona eno eteba na me patro advert Messi na onche edma Adidas jametsa lami jama ena so for mo yi na obeto so ayesa advert no edi ama eye Adidas eno eteba wala porter ena kwa the Sport City eye Barca offices so opie ena ombisa no Nico Williams wanfio wanya no.
Las cosas con Nico. Se va a fichar a Nico, Jan.
Eno Barca president your friend Juan Laporta omubusani Nico Williams eba Jabay and Woba wenyano na Barca pay Pablo Torre adjust and Olympic Marcel so I enter race no anka Real Mallorca almost done. Now, so about two clubs are involved. No, Wakacha Real Mallorca. So omoma ne brand one ho kakra. Na onya bebia also kono kusiakai. Barca per 4.5 million euros. No the tower or the power no. On sa Ebeka United are say Diogo Leon. Why Paraguay, any me pacho, why Manchester United player, or Travel Copium war England, Manchester, Mami Diogo Leon. Only abra all travel no and ye checham ajama na Sanse United who call because everyone thinks I will go out on loan, but I don't have that mindset. Na obiavisan kobeko loan na wanko loan na onisa na oso ko best start United preseason no obeche United so obaye adwuma eno ensemo rad edia tudwa ye checham ajama mo ne e odwuma de so Real Betis Anthony so far omo pushi a person de Anthony ba come so show interest as some person de Anthony ba na piaso aye kama so far boy friend Anthony or prefer so be back or Real Betis na piaso aye kama na ohwe boy no Bodma United Tara Malaysia ne fitness coach ako IG ne Instagram atimi adiwe ako to so boy no wo di training na try say be success is the sum of small effort repeated day in and day out and a fitness coach at the aquator na mamin fan to an as a 14 CP 60 million euros Victor Jokares na ekoba ese so far omu Anton ofaneba na 14 CP Anton ombetra 10% of a sikana by an value no at the amaboy no per contractor or money boy no one sanity na chances so mu pase next season omu chance with 9 attacking options na ebasa omu enwu out so omu de noni Madueke eba kan so man tona na Arsenal so any prepare noni Madueke so far omu no boy no representative sadin komo club no so far omu pe amaboy no so far personal terms omunne tinkomba advances eno France and noni Madueke ba mami Eli Carpenter obakaya Olympic football team me de batu wanem esa emamie nu aware emawe omaware aye wedding Eli Carpenter on it odametri so swap deal ebetuma to dom de for Olympic team no akwa Chelsea ombetimi the boy na and aboba we friend eye Ashley Lawrence akwaji Eli Carpenter eno ejedoa ye checha mu esu ejama mo ewo tuma je no so John Duran Fana Bache at the private jet helicopter no akodu Istanbul Turkey enunie na omo efa no edina ba ompesom wie biansa na omo jesi launch no eso etimi abaso eno ejedawa ye checha mu edamam ewo tumaje no so na John Dura ewram Fana Bacha omo eyada ne too much so mo jumaje no on sasa for personal reasons entino omo channel kwan from Saudi Arabia na biaso aye fine eno edaba aye chom edamam otumaje no so na minya João Pedro say or your Chelsea player were really medical or you're available for the quarter-final match. Chelsea against Palmeiras. Sir Chelsea pa Ombama João Pedro etimi esiakai official oyomu player eno eje dopama so na maminwie amfa emamo ni nyina no se urawura ma eya adese Jamal Musiala jersey number 10 ewo Bamunchi Sadanra, Metebro say Leroy Sane, or more updated in the firewall, or Galatasaray, Jesse number 10. Or no, and Omuti Elmano, and now Ukopioma, I just said just number 10 is on sale. Oko by Munchin, Omustosa, and what Muni Kroduma, and then Oboso, Omoton, ni Jesse number 10. I'm via Ayakama, and no edge not Mamin breakaway famamo, as according to an expert, almost weather conditioner, or more observed during the FIFA Club World Cup, the last game, almost FIFA say, Omukwantasa unprecedented, 2026 World Cup final or more a betting at the time about 9 a.m. local time kickoff. That decision on a bit protective players and spectators. Let me piasso at me IFI and no idea Sebastian Vinicius Jr. Equity yellow card. I just a quarter finals against Dortmund and at Montre or by Mr. on to me NCAK. Pass Vinicius Jr. V Jr. And no the Brazilian wonder boy. Say otimi equity yellow card. Not Madrid Esha Juve. No mupium ewo quarter finals. And now just over to Messiah at the Alma Madrid and no edit tower. Ye jam at Jamal a brand call. Janina Sunan Sama Utua. Your Bob one and the special edition of Future Sports. Catch a job or host to program of Biafeno. Memfa NC. I'll bring me towering the Saturday. Ebe breaking it down, touching it down, knocking it down. Jamu Yompo, na international. Country, any team no Eddie Diakana Atwaso Eddie Amamo.
The best musician, Luther King, Papa.
That's international country.
Now, what's what tabrin semono any day?
Your tabrin is Saturday.
Okay.
Yes.
And
now you're breaking it down.
Okay.
Now you're touching it down. You're knocking it down. I saw shell my bokra. A conmo crown for no. You told Swanes are no dinner. Sanono. Don't do for Tigaran or Kose Afro Fusina.
Okay.
Nina terms now.
Terms the OBO. Hey, they said, I say, if you have an answer for him, I'm more press.
Yes. Cocotema Sicily.
Yeah, kiss, I will be a bee.
Your friend Cocotema Sicily.
Lutana, I'm an semono. Oh, my quad, yeah, more bonny dear Baba boy, Bassani, Nidin, Mr.
Lamini Chama,
Lami Yama,
the starboy or Pemerwat.
I saw one number, Biana, Lami Yama. I saw what I was, sir. As was some penny for be more jealous, 17 years.
Or this 13 July. And Obenya 18. Now officially Bassa than a contract.
Okay.
Now, on the bond winning ball. Now, so far, a Maiwa Abaso no Munano, a diagro or Pewomo, and or person of fire woman, a beer, any money in the seno. Or money
don't pass almost Saquadano
39, 40. Yes,
I'm the near
I have got out or Pemmer what time? Or Pemmer what time?
I'm on a pen one now, on a pen.
Say a Mapisica. It is so famous.
Okay.
Now, Quadana so. The proposal,
oh, I see.
La minute chama on your bond on your ball. Was born a Mexican, was a son of family.
Okay.
And I'll pay any papa ye video, book one papa dema. What draw could I picture on no? And no papa born was sharp for Dana no of sat. Or the Sicaba fee. So
what yes, I
won young.
Oh, now for so baswas. A more than.
Yeah.
International country.
That's a man so fatal. Said your own says so. My own say, at the Mudura, PM Waba, or by Jim Muse, see our trial. Oh no.
And it PM's awful power.
Oh, just one young one more. Just one young one more.
ABOU.
Or bet shall car front to a Genesis here.
Yea.
No child. Oh,
now look, I am out at a hen.
Oh, some program packing me car.
Okay.
To me, I'm afraid on Mr. Sorry. And to some of my beef focus in our son, the church there. What didn't my mom? I can also ban me. About time, you know.
ABOU.
Oh, now, Sir Elder. I'm a bad man, sorry.
Elder, yeah, that's all.
Okay, a big one can't tell me. But you say for Saltpond Beach, for G and Nikaka.
Okay.
Your Bayano Mukacha say, hey, Elder, SD Elder, was sitting in the Bema. Sorry, Edgenom say, I'll be low so a bar. ne bema sore gyina sɛ abele wɔ so aba.
Wow.
Elder me bema sore.
Na wo de ye mfa to ho ana sɛ.
And the waka agenda for you need nkyerem bia. Waka elder me bema sore.
Okay.
Elder me can say elder manu apa elder.
No sense that because your sister ukunu ekwate bia bi mu a. Ese se wo so ni mu na.
Ukunu ko
ekwate bia bi mu a.
Say kachiri.
Ese se wo so ni mu.
Sports ye no be pa. No be.
Luther me da se. Abusafo Luther King ena de akọ amanone no ensam ne de waboaboa no ene wabejeje mu yompo e de amaye bebre wo ho abejafo ne betena se a ye be ba mu ne adidi ehun nkomo ye ba o messages a wo live e wo Facebook e na YouTube live ni nyina so ye be kenkan e de amamu e twa ye ho abasese a
Me Centroni, many Babussia dear, a banner tonton, and the Muamoa Cassani will mudia, Yan Watson Quanta, Yapai, Esan say, yet the Fatala insecticide spray and coil and a corn. Nadia Kume, our Fatala Monet say, a junker, a wet tree. Corn so osa, don't read, drew ansana, asa, a face so, and Pumusia cry. Fatala insecticide spray and coil. Enya na ewo memu babia stores nketwa eni akese nyinemu ebusu sei chapo babia wo bia ye de beguhye mu abrewa yenje wo hwe ane eye free Fatala in insect out
FDA aje adwadie nkratoi atum.
Them other one or the fat kum kum kum. Me no run pass when me a time again a boom boom.
Osa, now I never begin to think I don't need another lover. Found you today, I don't wanna go back. I don't want to be ready Casanova.
The game is on, the search is on. Who is going to make it to the final 13 of
bebo ade e wo my Ghana mu no yenya afe baako enu nti ene ayen sakra ye kakra e wo programs num se be ya ye de begege wani ba bia wo hwe ye efiri bia nti wo hu me ha awie ya na saa ena etie enye news no ye be kan sports no a ena yegum mabedwafo atnase a enche ensema hodo ya Luther ebe sane mu ma ye no ye be sha se ne apensen mu na ye ne mo a ena ejijuma no mo messages a mo de eba de enam WhatsApp de enam Facebook live de enam YouTube live ni nyina ye be kenkan ede amamo Abu DIABY aye krado enti abu fire messages no kakra na ne etwago no ye nhwe bi.
Alright, Bedazi, Geji, ma mirena minyewe kakra. I'm the noye host number 1, I'm your host number 2. At the mouth on Facebook, Yabwa Felix Katungo GH, or this rapper. He's like Abubakar Watara Tatis. There's a Luther Ken, no. But I'm here to do Paul Senior Special Holidays Edition. Good day, boss. The show is loud and clear inside in share phones and accessories are contemporary. Better luck next time to City. Saudi League paving ways. But Africa, we should be up and doing. Mark Ousu Sanaida. Good afternoon, Abu Dhabi. I'm Sanaida, watch you live from Accra. Number 2, happy 1 year to the best TV station and the best show in the world. Greetings to Hernandez Borga, Iceman, Shamak, 64 scholar, TZ, and my beautiful girlfriend, Jennifer Pukua, Aaron Mensa Koto. Good afternoon, Fakye Sports. Kepa, welcome to us. Arsenal needs a striker. Greetings to everyone listening to Fakye Sports. I'm enjoying the best sports show live from GOPDC Limited. Kade Eastern Regional, if you're Wasiu Adams. I'm watching the show live and clear at Techimanjakon Community Day Senior High School. From Wasiu Adams, AK4 News. Please update me on Manchester City. Thiago Alcantara. Or they support you, whether good or bad. Misunku Malewa. Kankamhenry. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm Kankamhenry. Watch you live from Adansia Sokwa. Keep up the good work. Greetings to all you sports crew. And also, Benjim Fancy Sewa watching you live from Sewa. Greetings to Honorable Wisdom Owusubuam Okunkom MC Acheman Wabija South. Filippo Kwabri Kesem Abu. Manchester United for Lee Watkins. Please update me. Greetings to my daughter, from Pomansu HR Felix, and my mother, Auntie Mary of Geneso, Filippo Dianono, K. Honey. Watch you live from a figure. I say, you guys are doing a great job here. I say, what's the solo? Happy blessed birthday to my boss, Jakarta. Senior bro, happy birthday, call. And from my desert pele. Na Nyamisha Papa. Na omomode na de opibiano emramu fama root boadu more update from Barcelona Ousu Desmond need an update on Nico Williams Kwame Peter please update on Liverpool K Honey Ozi Bitelo should forget he has done with football Amos Smith awesome na Thiago Lutapa Asemu firepower the obomode etimi eduram no nto so de no obetimi de abeba ye bre ne akenke de ama on your WhatsApp line no 0207543637 0207543637 abwa na ne ma de ye pe de ama call Osei Dela ne de no the show is loud and clear inside Ahafo Akrudi Fakye Sport more fire Ransford Adi or this is Christian Key with the right man for Inter. Another big question. Major is a number na yapo modern remnant adia. By a Kate Mera chosen ne o ye darling boy na baby girl do near bakope. Amuzu P. Herba Mr. Ediane will be Roman and Commodity Aldona. Yet the Eddie Remedy amount to Yabina Bar. A Buana SCSU shown from na. Why Nana the Imperial Mazene or Habia 0247 776743. Warfare Doc now in Komo and 0241988884. Na Dog Berhena Wajo so enje Nyakubebana my host and then on Atwa so Nanema at the debate ma Dr. Daoud Makeri chose ne ejuma doc obono too much. Ni na zo di no mienu bi aba ye born in Samane se wini ne do no na utwi no na on menemene we twi menemene utwi no na on menemene utwi no
na o menene de tie nie ene no se wo sisi na yo ya wajonku me nkotodwe etwetweme na afi wachika se no edwa wo tutu ya maame no na ya amukodwa ne ya papa no na mo drive che no me pacho obabo mode age Dawood ointment no unye no ade fa bibia yo ya no capsule so no wabɔ mɔden aboɛ no enti oje Dawood ointment ne de atwi no na capsule so no on na wasa na ɛboa ma ne ma kɔyie pa etimi edema kama pa de etienie ɔba onyeme ntimi numbi o ma akwara no fo a untimi enumbi unye numfie du miensa de kɔ animu a onumbi a enye yie enya no nko dɔkɔ se bra na bra bro ma na so no bɛboa ma ne ma kɔyie pere ama sɛ what times we ya apeja na apeja na keje de teneze yakwa bi wako 44 years na de ne sorry da ni nyina ne ze ne kwaku donsu no ade na jojo from ne nkra bi wi asesu nyina no ubiza Ricardo va ne bi mo meka cho ze ne kwaku donsu ne be jojo no ene nka na nimfra the boys no kra bi ko bebi na ye ka che ne ze fa de ne be gisika o ze baba pa men fa de we mra magisika na guess your monsa fa me oda bi ze ka we kwa de ka ma minimi hia because be ma abo brana na amfa ya na do sisi fam kakra amfa wo mai be bo ajo so ne ade abo ze we ya so da bete Ricardo virus ne man efi mamponi ni o we musu na efi office no we mu na efi aro no efe kwa ya na eboa e ma ye ne ye krabere di no apeja why am wrong poma for ni chemu e we jo so krapa oru ani achemu abanso na nkane na Metro FM ewu no onko Dr. Dawood ma Dawood eba hospital be na we jam na so fadok na ma no na kan ha ni no so no oru ani chemu pharmacy over the counter eba so bia OGB 0244 886437 0244 886437 0201681717 0201681717. I'm my host and they what is entuntum musuda. What in tuntum omusuda my host? What is entuntum musuda?
Entuntum sunde abu shi papa.
No
person would da pa.
No more how I no. Ebi ayo da. Pa. Ebi ayo da. No mo ba unu. Su no musu no otisu no se de omo pa kire. Onya wura dem e be man na be sobe oba se no osu. Enwadana duboze oto nsa pe bona wa shase onayo na ze ni baby girl na pe baby afa ti be pacho ze no person dan na fompa e fatala insecticide spray no ene ne call no na de tia ne ze e ade abedwa man so ankofo age atum omo yusu bi no omo da ni nyina ze dwuma di a edi no ne ne ma ekikabo ne ade a efe yi papa ekum mo aketenkete ebi ti ze nsongro so kakape ntatia ena afi so no entontom ene mo bi agiri so me ha no ebeboa pa na insecticide spray no spray dem we kum mo no na ama ho na ihim enti obi ro pe na obi ba ya pose koku ben o dem wa ihim na koku ben zo aka chezo we fresh bi am koto ni chi oboa fatala insecticide spray ne kokko no so a 24 hours na egbu adwuma 12 solid hours tutu re ba no eroutima emma ho ya
so say din characters keke there
o say den
just characters
so db Naomi ni we no je o yi ne de we kakra na be fa na sa di sa pepenet ye di no fatala na ne wo provision shop no 1GB awakechi 0599 315600 0599 315600 do okona fatala ne kan yo den a oze mame enwadana fatala in insect out timari chenembra 0207543637 on the WhatsApp line ba you be kin care am to my host my we me de enko
okay and me co-host Abu Diaby na what say aboafo a eboa yen ewo dwumadie mu wode omo ho amane atu dwa no wasan kenkan mo messages a mato amane yen ewo ye social media platforms ahodo no so koso a ne fabra WhatsApp line no na wabobo no betime de afa ho Facebook na wo sha wo betime de wo de afa ho YouTube so ani nyina ye bekenkan e de ama na sade medi kan ye no abedwafo no abetena se Emema kentinka ye wie wo mo bebo michidom ama sports no aye sports one more back wo mo na ebeto mo nchine ye no mo de ye prapra kwa enum na enchine no mekasa metu bia bombo ameto abomo no so ni nyina ya ba ne de ni aba enti Habib atena se the special one Habib Mohammed waje nedwa saso na Ricardo virus pepacho udi ba kono ya no abo aka ho amame na no mi hunu bo Ricardo Varas so atna senti say edina yetre Ricardo Varas den
kuna
bibi e ka ho eno no bi na hyase
Bernard Bernard na yemidini now Benjamin Ekuyoko Jamfino.
Oh, okay. And wa shorten na yen Bernard. Oh, I see. The Jamaica say most characters yeah. Oh, okay, Bernard. Ya te ase. Enti ye berem na said Luther Bestani mu egu ho no. Stories ahodo a wode eba ye transfer stories. Ene one more consensus contract say wo Monaco ni ade nyina no ye remu ni ahyase de ho nkomonti. The special one, Habib Mohammed.
Actually, I also.
Say we are saying.
We are fine.
Charlie,
we are fine.
Oh yeah, do.
Say me feel.
My two check a say we am wa. I was after Habib na ejire mu ma me e wo news flash so na mo hwe bia Charlie akwa no wo say ho. Say horror.
Say sports you also have say horror power.
It's not na me ya me dada mu yi na me su say Habib wo ho. Oh.
You say if you are China call still I do na my strong home turn na ba bi say say sports require here about pan members. Sir. Free na ko pum say.
Coach me acho.
But say na why adwuma.
Hey, Bernard ni. Bernard ni. E buy host sports. Is
it me job of coach if you. Yeah, obey.
You hear me say 1 2 actually the
programs manager and bro for back BBF
so and they say ka aduma wa bui ka umpie na udina na bibia ba ko be bibia on me gini di on the abi coach
on me sort e ma na
obe sort we ne wa card mo so obe sort we ne di o say ne udina shene se 2 point ya sharp
the special one Habib
Kaje yen chat ahwefo na yenko enim ni nkomo kakra yenim say club world cup ne gusu course for America and I kept saying say yenya the beauty and the joy the excitement nanke for see benya the free club world cup no but say yempe that notwithstanding no we are watching an interesting competition. One thing I very interesting is say smaller clubs maybe are underrated you almost say going forward into the knockout phase. Ebi mo wanka akura last stop omo ntime cross baby omadu because of opponent omo no oma bonendra mienu surprisingly ashoki area se ba ko ba so anwumre no when aye nyina ye for say international Milan ebetimi nya the North Pass club by friends of Fluminense from Brazil. Young couple game new year 2 unanswered goals against European you can say finalists are Omulusu Champions League final to Paris Saint-Germain in a shape of international. And I thought say whoever unya kwenya a share game prior to the game. I think say game ni guso ekoso. I was on the internet and I saw people commenting say they need just a goal from Inter Milan. Omo ko fikisi mo di Inter match akoyo onyema say both teams to score because omo said Inter team so you be our follow omo for a couple of time now. You get to understand say boy no the ya we need lose be back so lose they will get a goal. The people believe Senka Inter a goal past club the friends of Fluminense, especially looking at competition, you know, any baby are MON-FRI, any baby or my baby drop. But you share game you educate 2 unanswered goals and to think is at the age of 40, former Chelsea's very own Thiago Silva, and also ball captain Amban Mashan back liner. How compact what's me commanding a back four? No? 4 games are on my bone. They've conceded a goal in just 1 game. Other 3 games now carrying and Omakipu clean sheet clearly. It tells you say you might underrate them. Say baby, you move free bano among your powerhouse when it comes to teams now. But in terms of performance, sometimes you don't need big names to win, but you need collective effort to make sure say obey successful. And I think that is one thing very simple. And now say common among the clubs are free the other part of the world. And then he said then you and a boom am team the room into the quarterfinals. Fortunately for them, they are going to play against another opponent or the quarterfinals. People fall say among some fair from so more of match of equals and you Hilal against club and Fresh Fluminense. But then there Kechemen come on international Milan na ulusu match.
Okay.
I think say Arabona yebono sometimes you drew baby we get to a stage that we believe project biano it may pick it a kwa stage be now be declining. Now when you pick English football for instance, yenya instances are clubs via babenya or more dominance, and surprisingly some clubs now omunya or more dominance domestic competition making sure say winning league at the atwatos and as league at the domestic caps Omuko Europa, Omuninako, Ecofa Glory, Eddie Free Europe Eba. Time and Manchester United dominating the Premier League. Unya Kwenya APM or European footballer. They make sure say Champions League. We saw them play in the finals against club by friends Chelsea in 2008-2009. They won the finals. Came back in 2011, played against Barcelona, lost that final to Barcelona, but only to make Caribbean fan from Jehovah Timia can say, saw 2 finals now. They were conquering domestically, at least 2 finals now. Ojeba Kwa, Ungu, Mwedi Massive, or Super Cup, and Aqua Kojibi, Club World Cup, no Aqua Kojibi, Eddie and also. Dominance, Ebedi Chelsea won. Chelsea also make sure, say, they also played the finals against club and friends and Manchester United in the 2008-2009. Came back in 2011-2012, won the Champions League. So almost 2 times into the finals. They won 1. Eba Omanim Kakriving in 2021, SMBJ finals, and also Eba J. Edison. So Liverpool after Sanowatia for so many years, domestically not own team we need trophy. One day bounce back, making sure after 30 years and not own team in Premier League. No, Kechi Obaji Premier League under Jardine Club. Or twice we call him Equaji Champions League edition. So Manchester City Ebenya dominance under Pep Guardiola and also Conquer Europa Wadi Champions League edition. So now go to Spain. Real Madrid Ekuta the dominance Obeji free Barcelona Barca Kuta Omodieno in 2006 Eba Omanima making sure say no Muche Madrid they are winning, they are doing so well for themselves. No? They were able to make sure almost Champions League no Amoji GBD so Madrid bounced back Obenya and the dominance under Zinedine Zidane Kechi they went on 3 consecutive times. Nina no Amoji Champions League edition so Atletico Madrid the only club on also free Spain. Otimbefa Muji League in the back, but Oko Europa 2 finals are on also bueno. One League trophy Alpha incidents. But in Italy, Adiaba Kuana Inter when they bought Juventus he said, time omu Inter ewa dominance and omu control Italian football. Omu make sure say omu the Champions League. At least omu anya the crime under Jose Mourinho. They won treble. Omu the Champions League in 2010 under Jose Mourinho. Juventus nya monopoly network so echo omanim for about 4 or 5 years. Now I'm making sure so I'm dominating Italian football trophy be Italy no. Now I'm the dominance, but I'm could do finals. It's either they are losing to Barcelona or they are losing to club at your friends Real Madrid. Into any time be not Inter for the ball match. I catch almost say you sign back me be not dominance to say the money. We are telling you we will conquer Europe and make sure say your best European trophy. AC Milan Abe Formula and say, about semi-finals back one for Inter back 2 different finals in 3 years. Okay, they've lost all the 2 finals. Amuji League back on, and Omuko actually will be Beshe Muji, and Omusign back. Omaba Champions League finals, they lost against Manchester City. And Osign now we are about 2 months, and I say less than 2 months ago, against PSG. What's your Belusu? So everybody said, say, project now, most staff, now the Munya Kwenya. Ebe Bruce wrote the same for Bruce Ra. Amodeji Champions League for 2 finals in the space of 3 years. Muntimenji Bibia. Now at the Club World Cup, the fall said Inter lose league. You know, will lose the Champions League. Club World Cup, at least they should be able to give some sort of performance. Inter fans, the back say, wait there, yeah, the better say America. I'm going to say to around 6 teams. A team from Brazil, team Abaka say the coefficient in a war from us compared to Bibia. Inter free Urban. Now, when you look at the lineup on your screen, our production at the artist was production the other one are really with the ages. I think and that will help with your discussion. These are players are now baby goalkeeper or that poem for club and friends Inter Jensuma 36 years and the age Kutano. Now, when you look at the 3 back now, Obana, Abrantia friend Damiana Owachon, I was 35, Stefan De Vrij, I was 33, the Owoba Usa Bastoni. On 26 years. So the back line of international, when you pick 3 players, Jens Suma, De Vrij, and then Damien, with the exception of Bastoni, Amumi and Sampo age, 100 years. Now look at the midfield. Ubena Denzel Dumfries, 29 years. Barella, 28. Nwenya Aslani, 23. Mkhitaryan, 36. Dimarco, 27. And also pick out Aslani. Omo makani na yankofua in the next 1 year. Most of them almost 30s. 4 now can Musubuma. They are also accumulating 100 years. And from Inter backline, they can in I am for age. All Sami Apade are around by 170 to 200 years. Clearly tells you say Amoyan for age never so now and Nimno. The two players are now leading Lataro Martinez 27, same against Abrante First and Marcus Thuram also 27. So the 11 players are Omujina Park and so also age wise are Omucham 200 years. What it means is that team no any team obekasa eyen kwada omo team age na kosoro. So in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, yen team count on majority of these players into a move into next season. And our next 2 seasons they should be thinking of doing away Yen Somen. They should be thinking of doing away with Damian, De Vrij, Dimarco, Denzel Dumfries, and then to some extent Barella. And Nim Hono, Martinez, and then Marcus Thuram. So clearly, age-wise, international and AAG. Coach now, although course I'll find us the middle. What Jawa say, or the Hilal, or Saudi Arabia, or Bonnemont, new coach about, and baby, or do imagine on Swankwe project necessity. I fall say dominance now into Ebenya domestically, They see last season at a point no more Lydia. Napoli ever catch you on AJ, Expressa, or maybe domestically. When it comes to continental wise, I don't so my baby go when you say on 2 occasions, even the last one, find us now, boy. PSG Eshom 5 unanswered goals. And then draw our club World Cup. Another team, Abechom 2. So 2 important matches in this season were considered 7. They could not even score a single goal. Else our matches now. The chair only said dominance our international in Italian football. Now if we do it, ABOU Inter. They say Inter so human SC. SSC Napoli Energy League and with signings and in the Yama Echo. When it comes to consistency, the manager they say Okuta Napoli in a show of Antonio Conte false flag no obi Okuta eating almost Franca or the Europe. They say ya jet at the free Inter for him. At the Franca and Aqua Napoli, but catch a problem then they say and Kofona at the Franca and Aqua. The question everybody is asking, they say, will they be able to represent Italian football? To study AC Milan. I want a primer with Timmy Boba finals by Gibino. To say the Juventus, I want the prime no kuta Francana or Boba do finals. At least when Timmy and the crowd finals, maybe. To say the Inter EGB, Nansen on yard they can about 2 finals in 3 years. Napoli now say Francana Besho under this man on your screen. Eban say more league in Nigeria. Antonio Conte, I call him the Messiah. He knows the ins and outs of winning league for you, but the attitude and then the near Mabia or then the nature said. He is not that man. Okonomia delicate crabia, a bit more squeezing out of pressure, out of the comfort zone to excel for Klaba. A friend said SSC now. But then European football, on your coach, I will reach even quarter-final stage of European competition. So what it means is that other teams, they make Franca or Muhammad, but baby, just say Italy for the team or Franca and they show Munsen. So where would I need that so well because where Juventus are Juve Eddie new coach and a room. Into next season, coach now what never no friends like. I go to do. When you be a obetimi do we are saying we say we the some would do obetimi the Juve ABOU bra. The Christian Chivo I hear the chair or club World Cup now for internal and they say the modern ball be swelling. Ehesi for na ja say you consider on the coin. New coach now and Maxi Allegri and you be obetimi trusting that match. Napoli and the only club say Italy for the betimi do more red. Akoshom kakras omomwade we beso any but domestically no mbayade omoko Europa eyade abakon untim transfer. So I feel say Italian football at this time they sit back not only on national team and have declined abam but when it comes to club side clubs no so eba Europa say what they wanna then they need something to be able to win European glory. I know people who say Atlanta Aji Europa League in about 2 years ago. When we talk of elite European footballer, we talk of Champions League first before say Europa League about before. And I fall say Inter for no, I disappointed Italian football. Baby, we drew and said the project we expect to think at least on the silver way be a year and Munyamse ebe bre Italy man. But Abanisa we say Fluminense for the best of luck now. Going forward into the next stage of the competition, they also need to improve. Just a minute or two now. Maybe the mass we say, oh, yeah, second time. After say we see Ahimachin 1 a.m. There was another game and also a bar. Manchester City 3 days ago. I mean, DIABY tell America say, "You're going to the tournament. Thank for say Omon come but Omo winning Omo 3 matches in the group. And America say teams Omo your favorite to meet match. No one also to with 20.043%. Ekuto after PSG say Omo match playing against Al Hilal out of free Saudi Arabia. Yaka I'm not on Kufuti the Saudi there. You're more ball. Quran any man can hide in your call. And said Ronaldo na ko ama ball na ene. Ronaldo can same which in 2023. So what catch that screen so we are Ronaldo catch say Saudi Pro League ni say currently it is among top 5 leagues at we are see. Over Premier League, over Spain, over Italy, now over Germany we are not only who is way back before the French league and for say casa any other. And I'm on phone so I jet after the see Andra and say and then phone so say appointed the of course Saudi only GB because when you have team like Al Hilal, El Saudi, and the quality they possess, they played 1-1 against Real Madrid. At a point in time, Madrid needed to make sure that stress try and say results. And in fact, among force a one in a blue moon, a fluke. But then against Manchester City, against Pep Guardiola's City, all of big boys now be able to Rodri ball, Ellen Haaland ball, Bernardo Silva ball, Fofodi ball, Ryan Schalke ball. Mention whoever I feel say Man City or no Arsenal all of them. City took the lead. Second goal. City equalized. They scored a third goal. City equalized. Then I'm making sure say in the 112th minute. Now I'm catch said finally. You make a statement for Saudi Arabian football. Who is sooner president, Hilal president, after say winning a match, not all teams who El Park. So now the video on your screen, Al Hilal, president, after say 4th goal they buy say baby, just say the qualification, afraid they are second or starting say teams and yes, ABOU, Nevira who you have seen a BBNC, and tears of joy. They believe that investments are Akko Saudi project in the mono. They needed a team to represent them at the highest stage to showcase to the entire world. They said, Saudi, they say, Yabo no, no, so up any cost. If they've been able to stand toe to toe to face Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world of football, not more than about 1-1. Now, and they currently say, about 2 or 3 teams are, and what they will say, we as a club ranking coefficient. Over first 3, Manchester City falls within the first 3. No, be share Man City, so 18 make sure say regulation time a 2-2. Extra time, watching up on 4-3, advance here. Now it is done. Umbe team free quarterfinals, common problem. They came to make a statement say, Sikawo Mukum. They've invested so well in project, the project now so about a year and then Obo Saudi dia put some respect. Oh, football any moment, and I think say
put some respect.
I was Saudi for the football.
Man City, right?
Man City now, yes. The more they was look at you and yet Pep and then the Man City yes. But so what 2 teams no. Okay. Any baby away free, any baby away free. One is termed as the league in a farmers league. Okay. And I say league say a money making machine league. Pesika na ko mobile papa bia. As against Obi free league, almost league the most competitive league in the world. No be just a team no. Action is na. Hilal so here we have club rankings are. I don't think first 80 on falling within. But club or no first 3 or you within. Now ultimate channel a bon. And yes say mobile no they played so well. And nobody has our results. Now a statement win.
And so would you by this say this should be the end of Pep Guardiola's era with Manchester
I will not
City
say that. I thought that to say the America Italy the project or say Emma during the peak what conquer why do baby a decline is in it. We thought that go be Jawako. But why standing the contract? And Washington started rebuilding. Now in the transfer year, you was spending. Wakwako fa Tijani ran the Sababi Shim. or the Ryan Cherokee Ababishim. What talk about 3 or 4 places? He say a fault say the Ejibu ya na amalas is no called trophyless and Yamanku ya farmer. He is filled and I say he's filling those void any vacuum. He just added to one and he will be able to compete and compete so in doing that. Now yes, search was a while. And you'll be able to be too full. They're starting next season Bala 10 or August, yeah, August 12th. Now about 2, 3, 4 matches. Then from a while. You'll be able to come.
None boys are
gonna because I could have been said the so who said which are my own season we had a pep near Bepam. But yes, will be boa no how. Senyan is a man come city from one come up on. But on club. Nay, kitty and will be job. I don't want to be going to say because of one of the mouth. I say how or more bread. I don't want to even conscience a charming. For a man to because so all the amount of money, if it even January, they may see near because I was spending or transfer market. And it the oil to Kana and you coach Bianca Pamon who didn't do him. I think it is time we say goodbye. Maybe the meaning at the time I was standing the contract that time of course sometimes we leave the stage when the applause are high. And Germany Jim when him go selling a crank. A door so for Champions League, you free league, now free FA Cup, now free Carabao, now trophyless coach, which major treble. The following season, our trophyless Club World Cup, let him free Saudi Arabia, show, kakra, your ball coco. Say a Jumano, whap him. Dressing room, hear new voice. And I think that is the stage at Manchester City, and so headed towards.
Okay, so and Habib, minimum set worry. Now, me do Sikrano. Were you to be the owner of Manchester City? And Cadena away.
It's simple. Sometimes you swallow the hard or the difficult, the bitter pill. Now, what swallow? I don't think I can boldly say Pep 100% Manchester City's problem.
Okay.
But I believe that for duration now, 1 year, Jumano. Obibeka tells us Wenger lasted for more than a decade. Arsenal. Alex Ferguson lasted for more than a decade. Manchester United. But if you want to understand the modern trend of footballer, compare Jose Mourinho, the book now, what title H and F, hired and fired. So when you say a book, Mourinho will open your mind and you get to understand that the players of 1990, players of 1980, players of early 2000, players of Nanseya, everything 2010, they are different from Gen Z for those days, they can be with you in dressing room for 10 years. Same voice, nothing changes. They are ready to listen because they see you as a father. And their voice, these are DDB for Omono. Born no more. Bibia say we are sanko na nim the obeka no the fault say your tie voice back one masa o ye di bibia so bibia no betima ka I think Pep Guardiola ho afun enkofo bi e dressing room. That is why he's trying to recycle the team no to get a Niema done. Wa resource players kakra backroom staff na cuz they say what the new coaches be 2 or 3 go Pep Lenges about beka ne ho wa fa Kolo Toure and then there is one other coach, set piece coach, be James. He's trying to resource all these things, but the way show him the exit door amicably. Because the way it will be unfair. Say you make us so but mutually, one in the say, our arena, your warrior, ya will be a I think that is the stage at Manchester City. Early days, they're starting next season, but the signs are clear. He drew August near Bobby 10 matches. Not still in far. So men are me shake. Our advice is say, Chairman Fredman and Tono Kohomika Kakra. He need a break.
Have you met us now? Ricardo, have you become a brave? Baby or dear VSCA? Also fire free home. Say, oh yeah, Manchester City. Ra. Say near Elcoso or Man City. I want to me a Saudi, I may have a shower moon. send your Habibu Canadian Dindi, not just say, and can you pass this to see? Then I'm coming.
Catch me that say. Na Ninkase, a basse, you host this sports show, Kruma Pa, Money, the AMJ. Catch attitude. Can you ask some questions? And as we host this sports show, Pa, Mau Kruma, AMJ. We have programs manager of help. What can we be a gumas? Now, only get into Ababo in Ankasano. Ye count food, you are from. Ye count for Chacha. If not for Pep Guardiola, Manchester City team in terms of being favourite to win numerous number of titles or more completely for Nino. In the league, you must have Mancini, Mone, Pellegrini, be the but they wanted something special, and the something special was the Champions League. Or by don't be ball final about Lucia to Chelsea, and then he won it against Inter Milan. He's had one of the worst seasons in the career on one because I mean, sure say, or better so be just season being on the career. But Babiakwa Kodruno, he is trying to build up. He is trying to restore Manchester City's lost glory. Baby, 4, 5, 6, 7 years glory no my enjoy no because consistently, see about Premier League, about Champions League. Since Pep before team, you count them among the best on bit imagine the UEFA Champions League. He's giving them that identity. He's giving them that fear factor. He's giving them something normally in all of the managers they brought in. Okay. And he's won trophies for them. In the Premier League, he's won it 4 times. Trot, bounce, 4 times. So if you look at Neoma Wayana, we're achieving a lot for Manchester City in a short possible time. Which Emma Manchester City foreign Phillies or more than a car. Okay. And the car didn't know if they want to repay him with money, maybe they can. But if it's about moral grounds, a manager who came in, gave you something you never had. And if you look at him consistently, Manchester City, they've been a team where every single team in England wants to be like them. Teams that normal football, possessive football, normal. Now they want to be like Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Okay. To a lot of the teams in England and even elsewhere want to be like Manchester City. So every single conversation we be having, Manchester City won't kakra. So he's giving them something no money. A club I won't share any history, sir. But Manchester City under Pep, I'll be a club who be a person. So if you look at Sani Manimano, now her trophies are what Jamomo. Nyoma Wayamomo. It becomes very difficult to say you are sacking him. Okay. And the menu can be your papa and how. Because if they look at Babanomo, but you be far or more do or more drew ye. Anyway, no person do more qua one to me and for Omanqua, a mania day. But you see, as a wish more, coaches there, they are hired to be fired. No 2 ways about that. But the thing is, if you have Pep Guardiola in your setup, now see you want to let him go, you sit down, make a critical analysis of the situation. Now you see here, who do you bring in? That 1, 2 is another big question. Or qua, you can get someone to come in, but is he going to do more than the Pep Guardiola Okay. Are teams wanting, like they want to be like Manchester City, are they still going to be in that same thing, say, we are playing like Pep Guardiola's Manchester City? All of those things, and they come in, then you try to make a decision. Say a disastrous crash when you're in the last season and this season, or send your sharp performance, then you see, Debbie, maybe you are not crown, you decide to leave. But as a stunt, Menyashua say, see them see poor football. There is a manager out there, or about the man more than Pep Guardiola. Okay.
So you think he deserves to be given a grace
period? He's
now,
in it.
Back it up.
Yes, he's in it.
Okay.
Senkai manager bia kamino kasenki apamono. But if you look at Ajumana Waya now, he's in whatever he's enjoying at Manchester City because he's giving them more than they could even imagine in a very short time. In the Premier League, you can't say Alex Ferguson Nasem, you can't Manchester United Masem for winning the Premier League on a bounce 3 times. Manchester City for no Man United for the noisy neighbors. Now they've become the worldly neighbors and making sure that they are each and every single time getting trophies and making sure that beautiful football and all that. So every team wants to be like Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. That alone, it's something that a fair at Manchester City for. So media, I believe, say whatever he's going through, whatever is happening to Manchester City, for them to sack him, it will take Pep Guardiola to say Dabi, but I don't know, my people can't sack me.
Okay.
But I want to be man of principle. Whatever I'm going through is not what I want to go through. Okay. Let me put the job down. When that happens, the manager be bad. The manager won't be measured by Pep Guardiola.
Okay.
But as a stance, all Pamono pe manager be bumpe, they ask you, into your buy no change paper now. That becomes the question. But when he resigns, no one own thinking that one you give even freedom for coaches to come and work. Now, Pamono pe every single coach or before Jumano, you'll be working to meet Pep Guardiola's standard. And that one to add another unnecessary pressure. I think say no man to me queen far more. Or man now they so much free media because when you ever started World Cup no clubs there no. Now you more that chance to meet me coming. But after a perfect group stage, almost says 13 goals are considered 2. No more quite a perfect record going to the run of 16. Many thought say, and I was one of them say Pep Guardiola is back with Manchester City, but no knowing say Ahila had different ideas. They wanted to come and make sure say more year and Ahila team no, they may be playing the Saudi Arabian League. They are a team that own two Omudi said this year or two Omudi in terms of teams are more that aura or more that big name here than no. But if you look at player quality and you want to do critical analysis or more team no any the teams playing in Europe no difference in each other names are the only difference is maybe Musia kind because for the best in various teams nim and when Saudi Arabia the coach that we are talking about or share Pep Guardiola no. He's the same manner or the team friend in Inter Milan about UEFA Champions League finals twice in 3 years. Though were Lucy. Yeah. But he did that to them. And if you look at team friend Ahilala, look at the player they have in their setup. Malcolm O'Shea go, he's played Barca. Bono is a goalkeeper. He who was playing in Spanish La Liga. He played for Sevilla, winning trophies for Sevilla. Koulibaly played for team friend in Napoli. At a point where Napoli was walking toe to toe with Juventus, he was there. So they have quality players in their setup. Players that on any day they can sit and dine with the best in football in terms of European football, whatever. So they have the big men and they've got money. The only thing you need is that you get brains behind the money, working for you. And I think that I laugh on a head, man. Okay. Yeah, I'm far more serious when I'm about draw against me and remarried. We thought say. Remarried no dear so more form. Manchester is the more form before they entered into this tournament. But this tournament don't about more than so when it was no to me, but no disrespect to me friend Ahilal, but they've in it. Okay. The game they played, so only to was every game now teams and Ahilal for no buy, no buy and swap. A good game. Why sitting for coffee? It's even a good sign for them. Conquer relaxing way and so make me reset to mind on energies for next season. No bet maba abe Juma enjoy to me that moment. So I think that is a good one. The BIB to me akosu da my team friend Manchester City in for next season. So now me who begin some say
nanka me beka say ye Man City dey say what come here hunu say say omoma in grace.
Oh, he's in it.
On back up.
Yes, I saw on the back up the performance.
Say yeah, okay. He's other stories no take the woman na.
Matter say Manchester United for no wants to replace Onana with Martinez.
Okay.
And that would be the best decision Amorim would take. Say so about Manchester United. The reason why Manchester United go for Onana buy was not on fan and some match ball. That one I'll always say. They brought him because ultimately Nane Bobono. That was the reason why Akwaya and TIS Omugoji Ten Hag of an buy. Because Ten Hag wanted someone in Bobo. As if David the and Yard 1 9. They went in to bring a goalkeeper or ball playing goalkeeper. But when he came, he failed woefully. And on top of that, errors leading to goals here many. Over last season, goalkeepers almost say kind of Premier League, 8 errors leading to goals at the Manchester United. Into Onana deserves to back up, and he's failed to back up. And for that reason, Manchester United needs someone or experience, or more good performance, or more presence in your 18 balls, and making sure that whatever comes, he's doing good job to it. Martinez is a goalkeeper. Last season, in terms of all ball pass, say long. Say short. He had 77% accuracy Who compared to Abante friend Onana, he had 67.
Okay.
And the reason why we brought in Onana, no, he's fared woefully, and Martinez is better than him in terms of that same thing they cover and buy. No, in terms of save crowd, that one won't even go there. Martinez, Ebono, Papa, and any soon not to need to talk to Babia. Menyes was a Manchester United for and so betting me and so ultimately home come out. So a goalkeeper, they said Martinez. None your man or Aston Villa, a team that a team they compete highly for trophies or whatever. They compete to stay in the Premier League and probably win the MTN, the FA Cup and then the Carabao Cup. That is what they do. But for a goalkeeper to say Martinez, no matter that saves and everything or no answer, and it tells you he's a good goalkeeper in terms of save ratings. Or they more out of 100. Martinez will give you 80% last season. Onana will give you 66.9%. In terms of distribution, the reason why Onana came to Manchester United, no, Martinez the channel. In terms of saves, or signed to me the channel. So if you look at Sadio and Manchester United, currently in football, if you want to go high, one thing you need not to take for granted is goalkeeping department. They are people that every single time you need them one way or the other in your game. Because you players in Nabetimia fail you, then you need a good goalkeeper to make sure say or rescue. And now Ahlan Manchester City as me. They had a chance and Kebetima be a 4-4. But Bono came in and made a point blank saver. It kept Team FN Ahlan to win the game. That is what you need from the goalkeeper. In times of need, you will need your goalkeeper to save you. But Manchester United for there, they will need Onana to worsen the keys.
Okay.
So with that, Manchester United will need goalkeeper Fernando Martinez. And will be the more. He will give them their 3 to 4 years consistency because he's a man that he believes in himself. In 2017, when no Arsenal, he believes he was better than the goalkeepers. I know me ahead of him. He kept on saying, "The time, the time I'm out Arsenal." He left Arsenal to Team FN Aston Villa in 2020 for £20 million. And he's giving them everything they need in the goalkeeper. And so I think that if Manchester United wants to replace Onana, Martinez is a better option. And I think that if they get him, he's going to add something different to Team FN Manchester United or back line, and he's going to give them consistency. The errors or whatever that Onana will pull him. You will see Martinez doing same. The only thing they will need to work on are the disciplinary issues. Yellow card and red card, the obedience is here because last season, if you look at him, 1 red card and 9 yellow cards, you wouldn't want to work, but you have that kind of record. So if they will be able to deal with the disciplinary issues, then they have a good goalkeeper. He can come in and do the job for Team FN Manchester United. The players, they need urgent attention. They need to sort it. Onana say he won't give them what they need. So they need to get someone who come sit in and make sure that he's doing the thing for Team FN Manchester United. Right. Chelsea are torn Kepa. The most expensive goalkeeper we have is 71 million. I think that he wasn't bad for Chelsea. Because if you look at him, the trophies he won for Chelsea and the kind of performance he won for Chelsea, they are idimuan sir. Be we are you can't. You need a man omo nkrophobia. Omo kan ho a ewie pay omo kan ho so an 70 me ba. Kepa Bar England was living a life, having good performance. Broken heart about my Kepa is opena senior woman. And since then, Kepa, he's not been the Kepa we used to know. When he came to Chelsea in 2018, in 2019, when Chelsea won the Europa League, he was one fine goalkeeper who kept the post for Team FN Chelsea. But now, Chelsea need a goalkeeper. But they have another goalkeeper. In world football, he's the most expensive goalkeeper. But still, I'm the sort of Team FN Arsenal. It's a player that the Team Yako, no, I call you the kind of project Arteta Arsenal now. If it's a Spanish something, no one will because what Teresa Ryan number 1, and he's getting this as a backup goalkeeper to branch FN Raya. And I don't know reason why Arsenal decide to go in for Chelsea. Normally they feel a rejected stones. People and as a player or more Chelsea, we want to ship them out. Arsenal will go and take. And when they come in, Arsenal they need their results here. David Luiz in recent times. Jorginho in recent times. You have a branch William Koho, Peter Cech Koho. They don't give more value for money, but they still go in. And currently, as we speak, they are talking about Nonde Maduoki. A place where you have someone, Chelsea for no Kuranya, they will come for him. Because when you have Bukayo Saka in your team, you won't even sleep to go in and bring a bunch of friends here, Maduoki, to Guameka. You're going to bring him. He's a player that he believes so much in himself that he's the best player, but he's not even up to 50% of who he thinks he is. But that is how he feels. And he's not a player Arsenal need at this material time.
Well, maybe they want a backup for.
What is backup?
Bukayo Saka. Saka recently in injury records not good. So they think that in the absence of Bukayo Saka, they need somebody who can also operate from that position.
That position. Said you only Bukayo Saka free junior side. Says Kelly as one free junior side. They should do same. You won't spend huge sums of money on this guy to come in and play for Arsenal when he's not going to start.
He's a little bit of a different profile from Ethan and Wanderi, but
yes,
I think Wanderi can also operate from that scope. Fine, the ideal position there, but I think he has what it takes to operate from that.
For Maduoke, I don't know what Arsenal wants to do. Arsenal need urgent attention to a number 9.
I know they have some.
They need a number 9 who not at least will give them like 20 goals. When you are able to get that kind of a striker, Martinelli will come in, Gabriel Jesus will come in, Kai Havertz will come in, give you that 10-10, 5-5, 7-7, 8-8, and you are getting closer to winning the championship. That is a position they need to sort. But they are not doing that. They are bringing second goalkeeper. They are bringing back up to Bukayo Saka. But they don't have a number 9 or no crown yet in the backup. But still, they are thinking about it. And Arteta is getting to a place where Emil is born in Elm too. Because if you look at the kind of things he's doing, every single person, what Nasi, actually Arsenal in the last 2 seasons, and himself, Arsenal here number 9. And that number 9 will probably get Arsenal to the finish line. But when I said the big that, if we are saying what you know, only an agent said of a best striker, and by be offer players, or the players free ban, and your ideal players also will place it. Okay. But he's still there, always trying to get players, making things say, no more to down. It's something I don't understand. Then to Spain, and I'm a time now. So
the one in
to Spain.
In 3 minutes time. For no say.
Nah, Masa, today you are not the host of the show.
No. 3 minutes.
Okay,
I am the host. Mama,
me Judy.
By 4.
Me Judy. You are buying also. I buy Papa. Me Judy. Catch it. Basa for no, ya July mo.
Okay.
And then it's a month that Basafono wants to do everything humanly possible to get their man. A man in my books. I don't think they even need him that much. The way they are pushing, the way they are struggling, the way they are fighting to get Nico Williams. Me personally, I'm here. Because if you look at the numbers, and then your man, let's go Bebao now. Or more number complete to Basano. They had better season than him. But Basafono now decides still, whatever be the reason, they're going for Nico Williams. Something I feel is a Spanish project they want to do. Understood? Yatias here. They don't have the capacity to get the boy. Now the boy in the camp, they are thinking and asking questions. That is questions will be out to be able to. For them to even sign Nico Williams for whatever fee, any problem. Because they are bent on sending the release clause to La Liga to make sure that they are taking their player. But after you send the release clause, now what you sign a player? No? Can you register the player to make sure that he's taking part in La Liga and other games are now? That is where the question lies. And boy in the camp, able to those questions. Barca are not giving special and specific answers. All that they are telling the boy and they say, believe in us. We are going to make sure that we register you. But football is not based on believing somebody and respecting somebody. It's a place a respect. The moment you enter on the field of play, there is nothing like respect. If you bring in respect, you are going home. That means with team and neighbor or one they are going to win against you. So trust and respect, any football. Okay. And Barca should be able to convince Nico Williams in the camp to say, when we bring you on board, we are going to register you. Because if your tablets are Chelsea, Spain for if you don't have the criteria or the requirement to register a player, And you will be say bit to a bunch of Danny Omo. Whatever reasons they were able to dance around the rules and they registered the boy. Okay. But now it's Nico Williams, a player that from last season, Barca, they are on him. They want to sign him. They want to bring him to Team of Barcelona. He also wants to play. But what to get him, Fame Kono, Barca, who said, well, you'll be a one scanning so guy. Because when you're scanning be paying, a discount choir and some fatasum scanner shrom. And now they want to bring that kind of a normal into a monoman. And it's not working. I think say they need to make sure say if Nico Williams deal no any possible, they need to leave the boy and stop that political buying. By all means, we need to get Nico Williams to come to the team. A place where they have people in abundance. Just that he come and adds up. But they have people in that position that they can sort him if any Barcelona. So they need to make sure say omu just man. Now you see Lamine Yamal 10 days officially. 10 days said the neya yedi wa yi. Lamine Yamal so 10 days. It's something that me still some te bantima hai. Now me check camera you mean. I don't think it's the right decision. I've always maintained. But beyond the akwala ne kono. Okay. This is a young guy. Me say, playing football at this level, deciding games, in conversations that are big guys in the Urahono. He's been able to do that in the space of maybe 2 to 3 years. Something nice for a young guy at Oba. But now, a team like Barcelona, with rich history, wanting to put all their burden on a 17, getting to 18-year boy, Lamine Yamal, they've given him 10 JC. They've given him the responsibility to take free kicks, to take penalties. On the shoulder of an 18-year-old boy. For me, I think that is too much. And also, off the field, what I said, no matter what you know, is bringing pressure. And Mwasam is becoming too much. And you a man who has said the Kubekan Ukiskino. If you have to control now the views, born on 9 the control born give you difference. That is what we are thinking. I'm wishing him good luck with the number 10. Okay. But to me, personally, I feel that the decision to award him the number 10 just is something that
Yo, I know Ricardo Varas Nadrenchre Efa Lamine Yamal who say Bede noa basa for person mo de to abema kuma afi no okodi 18 years ni tiri so no ne kon so no ne kon bebu esoso ema no sen e na won so dwene efa ho betimi de wadwenkyere no aba yeguso ano ye be kenkan e de amamo na ba bia ye dru die ye kwa akodi apomde ho nkomo Dr. Amuzu Herbal Center ana clinic eho na ye koi na yakwa akwohwe yapomde ho nsem se de esitie yenya enu papa anonom na yenom pem ayeden na yasan esisi ye husu biem ya sori efimpem akoye enuma so nti me nua nya akon ajoin me wo fie ha meko na mama na kwa ba akwaba
what men can do women can do and do it even better
assembly nie no assembly nie ade man how am high five
na man no ya benji commentary ni kra ye na mo ade am be kuni ho
na kwaz ni do re mo beto aso
Madam for 1 year.
Anne.
Enunti enaja maje dwai.
Enu anu na eduru o se ya na e trust ni ma se ya. Mo se obi wa na adwunu mapa na matches na de na ekure e kire se obi ya timi ye biwa. Oh, many aje.
Nti inshansem ben na wo kan kire Fakye TV
na ja. Oh, ebekoso akoso said the TV na ni efe. On say Fakye bae enche. But wo said the esia gentle even enkran mo say amafos na me hwe Fakye TV na just omun si yes adia radio enkan wo na ye TV na gentle hasa na say radio be kan we beji good enti nyaminti ebekoso na akoso we say owura na kasa no okuta akomapa enti so okuta akomapa dia na dwuma dia eko nani
ene fa yura apomde mu nko
okay and na ya be edu Tuesday say ya jai omo munye bi dani nyina na o maka dem ye de ye ba ye be ma wo mpaso aya akono efise be ma se wo te se kra no a we unya nipa wo be hwe no onti obi apenhwe eti se wo hu ade na ase wo nhwe de anu ani no ye nim de eti anyame de bo wo na me ba ya amuzu nkomo na me de bremo no na me sra fa wo phone no di ka bo number we guso ehu be hia wo pa 0247 776743 0247 776743 number no na me dia ma no so de wa so na eti a bogu phone ne so afa mi wi a aya afre o se doctor na mo sese kura na me minya ho ameba doctor amuzu beto ne bo ase ne wakasa ne number aye ba akopɛ ene no enkasa asha de sua bi ase na ye sua se ya na etoda ye kan STI ne STDs ni nyina bom na ye hu de eye na STI no eye empaso agoro ya oba ne be ma ekokodia ya na emwawa bi a efiri wo bi ho na ode ma enipa foforo no nyesa agoro se bi a mutimu mpem na motutu pilos bom ho ye ka akatima kapen agoro no a ya oba ne be ma eda na hu se be ma edwamu ha de no wasene ne kwa se de wa mena boa bone na no bi ne ye ka no eno na ya na se obi ewo moawa bi a ubo se wodi ama ofoforo no emoawa ne se bi a ye parasite se ye bacteria ana se ye virus ubo se odi ama ofoforo na afei ha sa nipa no emoawa ne ba afei wo behwe no na eno so the specific yadie bi aba eno de ababa ye yadie ntia be ye disease eno ne sexually transmitted diseases no enti eno de wabenya yadie bi a bacteria no abre gonorrhea wakwakwenya bia chlamydia wakwenya candida anasa syphilis nyarewa no edoso pa beto da aya na chlamydia ni yemfa yani nkohosa osia na mekotena dobisu biso na so ohye na minya enso ye yade na wanya no na yenhyeda emfa yani enko na bia wonsunsuanso bone adibre nipadua no etu obo hon ma ye kasa bia watigo no ade ayaka se facha nya 1 year na wo bia asrama ne seso atim fifire no wono wamuna because wo pra ewo ne baabi esusanso boni bia gono di abre no enya asem ketoa oyade na wanya no eye gono anasa syphilis na no ti na me wo fia sa me be kanfo doctor amuzu aduro sununku bi adi amawo na no de se wonya bi no mu a gonorrhea ne se wafu abamban a kyese dien a etimi firi nipadua ne mu ko gonorrhea syphilis enemu yade ne ko ya papa wo konya aduro bi na eye wo se yade ne ko na soso a afa de no akofre ni nuanom nyina na omo aba ni abegu nipadua ne mu yade na kira apeto afa yade yi na ato adwa fampieto bra me eye ne hwe nye yi mesraw aba behia amuzupi sa gonorrhea no ya yede hama mako aduonu nan aye yade ne se wo sokora awusa ewo yade yi anasa aduro yi ensem hwe amuzupi no beko nesi ho enhye box bia mu se ya na te ayi hu esu se ya mesra wukọ atomako enan ese to say to 4 nefa kofie wukọ fie a enipa no na woni ni di akatima kapen agoro no to bi fa komo ono nso mo ma mo ho botome ba akose ya die ya betena me nipadua me mo awai e waso mo firi ho ma me fa mafa ahodie edi so wonya ne sei enan no a enya nwono enya hwe bomadia na bo anopa ma me na bo anwumere sa abele cap no ayo omudi sokodu ya chiemu no wo ya wonya bia no wonom na nopa wom uwi anu wadidi na wanom na anwumere wom uwi anu ayedai wadidi sa ne enom no bia wa anya bia wata aduro na wie eno nkire se aduro no fatia me pa achew wonya sa atere no a ya na omudidi koko no he de dididi wo fie spoon no eno pe cap bia no wabu 1 2 3 na de agum no afa atua esanse wo use sa atere ni ntia ya obenom na 3 times e de amame ba ka wonya sa cap ni bia nkaja twice una akọ baabi no adwene etachire ni se ewo se bosome no enso no anom enan wanom say 4 awie uwi asa akoye lab ne hu se doctor amuzu aduro no enam na abetu ugonorrhea no ase Shagonoria sunso aso boni e deba obi si ye me ye bema me ye de me hu se me yade me ye de me hu se mati go no anasa syphilis papa wo hwo aba mienu na ahonhono sa na nyankwe o woti go no yi na sa ya na mu ye odu na ya wo ya ade so ke de nsa efa hu se ya ho e ke de honhom biba ansa ka awose bia gu te sa akokofunu no ba wo de obande ne safa ho eya wo ya what the wish adwo agem eya me ya ade soso kra style ni bi wo ha wo ya ade no soso sa na ekoba sa ba wo de na ya de na esa eti bra panyini edure beboa wo eye amuzu pi heba mesha wonya edure we bia so na ahonho na ya wo ya te se pompo ebe paye no ebe firi wo hwensu so so ya bi ade bre ni padua sebe ma se wo kwadwonso Jonso pa na eba nti be mei why wanim se amokua bi a wo fe mango yi saya ne ya wo ni be ma ni mu hyehye no te se de meko ene ye de asra ho bra panyini se ye Jonso ya wadro ye amuzu pi eba mesha dro we na ebe boa wo ayi Jonso yawo afiri ho ama wo ebi a woti gonorrhea no first ne de na ka ho sisi ho so papa na wo gina so ye anya asam ketwa wonya oba wo ma hupupu ehyeche ne wompem ba na se de wa ye seconds be ma akwa 3 seconds na se de wa bre no na wa pepe agu ho 3 seconds wo ko se de wasi asom na no afa so oje nyon kroso bra panyini 3 seconds de ye mfa wo ba o e wo se wo gina so mo oba ne timi reche no orgasm enti se wo ye be ma na wo ye seconds be ma eduro we na ebo ahwe gonorrhea na wo te ye no ama wo ho adwodwo ha wo hon kwam wani mpo se wuntimi enhye wo ba nyinsen amuzu pi edu ebeboa wo recharge niema edi ama no papa wo nhwe ye wo ensuro gya wo mu sa haban no na ema wa begina wo nan so na yade a enhu pa na mu yade kofa ba no eye sa prostate enlargement no be me wasi ye mi prostate no yesi ayekesi o yade aba ho wo hu se Jonso ne de no wanka ne ho ana ne ho nyina afo nti de bia wusi ne trouser Jonso agigi mu saa ne boxers Jonso basa mesro no mamuzu pi ni bi na protect wo prostate no emma won te hwe what se prostate yade no ehu enti wo be no mamuzu pi e de abo ho ban adenti na bra panyinu sisi ya oyasa sisi yade wo pa to bibi to from so won fama ono nko ase de obesi akoto afari mu na wachim na no aso yi na moto mo adwaye sisi yade o oba ntimi nkoto because ni sisi ye ne ya be ma tena se ya asem o so we ya asem eye sisi yade 20 na haba na ye kama papa ebi wa adura yi mu amuzu pi ni mu sisi yade awe wo ho beto papa sisi yade de emane metena o so fi se adwuma bia wo ye bia sisi ewom edrum passion so sisi ewom enne eye shepo so flag ha sisi eye dogia eye sisi Indian horse eye sisi kabika ho all for the olufujis ni nyina sisi na sisi nya wo stamina nkoye bo se magic pu ache no ojeje kofom bra panyini amuzu pi e na me kanfo e di amawo afa wa wo Jonso a na wo Jonso mu apa be se miensa ne nan no eye yare wo Jonso na anya ye kokokokokokoko bema ya me kire mu kire se wo ba de kotokofo ba macha anye bia wo Jonso adobisi ni mu moja baba begum ba wo a wo se wo ye bema no wuchi ma da ben eti bra panyin me kanfo amuzu pi ama Jonso kokko ni nyina be firi Jonso moja e be firi ho Jonso ani ye tuntum so se ne panko yie Jonso bon te sa mokua Jonso no so nye kura kwana kope amuzu pi ni bi enye na wo heba shop pharmacy ene chemical shop shadro we ye wo be kono na she box mu enu ni adura doctor di kan ye ba ye no amuzu garlic bitters obi kasa wo nipa mu ananunsi ye kwese ye yate ase ye kọ ase nipa nyina etwa so na da bra nyansa na ani mburu so na wanum ne bon asem na wo ka no pampan bi wo wanum no mo pese mu ja kasa no mo hoto wo mo asa ya na woni nipa kasa kra de wano kokasu na se wabose na ne buafu no anyinya nanim na ni nyina e kire wo se pampan bi wanum hu ye na hi no eye wutirim eduro garlic we amuzu garlic bitters no a detoxify body no ye fi bia fi ni pedwam de wo tirim a wo kasa gu nipa so ani ye twe hwene wo hwe wo ba be me ya ye la ye wie but ase wo kan bra ni peska koto born straight from eba afa de wanu ne ho any say one kan wa samboa ye be ma so ko ma pe no anya bia efini nanum o ja ode ko e ewra ohima hwe from bebrade ohima eba
ni be say wo de ni o
wanu mu bon no asa akwasha pantalon akogina obane ni ya disqualify enti wo be wan see ye fefefefe a wonya kro be twi ni sekra 4 times enya pause no ewo wutirim wunya amuzu garlic bitters garlic wom prekese wom pepper wom ankatwade wom en wode amani nubna 14 en wode aye enti ye kanfo adro we di ma obi apampan wonanum hwe da bitisifo ye hura hwe adro yi wo soro because e ba ye no amanfo ho atowo mo a strengthen wo mo pancreas no afi wo bi a stroke e bone nka ye no na adro nie amuzu garlic bitters when you stroke ni bia fe na wo recover wo aduro eye garlic aduro no obi tie nche se anu wo home a as wo pantas ko 200 meters eno ye fan palpitation sa wo de no wo te so a enye home wo de no wo te so pedro we bi pressure amen ne maburu mema wo mo yam hyehye wo mo say ye menya pressure de ani asema ba maso afidemiti me pa achaw would the any say wobenum amuzu garlic if say selenium wom allicin wom na ebete wo pressure na kofom ama fe de bema wo be gina so etimi anyin say wo ba yeah na fe wo ye bema nso a mogya no ediefu sane eduro we ko heba shop pharmacy bia bi wo mienu e na makanfo ama wo amuzu pi amuzu garlic ya waterfall share so obi timi den dancer de oya ship mu adwuma no aba wo se me ba ya mpesa mo ye me lab ene wo ba wa de ho ba sa ya ne ani age bra ne anya wo lab ma ye nhwehwe oni paduam opa na double street atimra ye be hwe mo kama enu ani bi mpo wo ho a ya doctor amebo ho dawu eho na ye timi de mama no no mo agina so number no eye ba ko pe 0247 77 67 43 0247 77 67 43 ka phone share so ye friend no Amuzu Junction wo ye ya drivers no omu besi we share doctor Amuzu I say that se be matiase a obeji so wo say emma wo be mu ewu
Bakade na piao
na manye no
ya beda ye nua nyakon ase Dr. Amuzu Herbal Clinic nkomo de hwehwehwam e na wode abetwam no da bia ya dri ya be home stu tiawa na ya twa ye ho ye ba ya be ko local stories no ABOU DIABY ayekrado
Chile fofo. Pole no chile no. Kaye wo moye ye.
House of Folk ene Kumase Asante Kotoko na ABOU DIABY ahyehyɛ local stories no kama waya krado me co-host enti wono so ebesane mu agye mu yompo said Luther ede fa foreign sports no nti ABOU waya ready local stories no fa yere mo.
Alright, me da say keje ya bobo na yetimi ato aso na afisem no etimi ababa be remo etimi ede amamo na ceremony no over the weekend. The president Kapone Japan akoso Accra Sports Stadium ano be dimpa girls Accra to folk ene jomo na so ne krobia Kumase Asante Kotoko etimi ede abo eni na abo na ne mandari baransa na no the Ghana Boxing Authority ne maybe twamna pimpa odo mano ye pimpa friend Abraham Nikwe Kote na opimpa no a resign na o resign ye no and common no city city no the reason about the name so I'm gonna resign. See no bomb there in Chimone die.
Matter, that's why we are all here. I'm a politician, but I believe most of you are not politicians. I'm resigning because of His Excellency the President and also the party I belong to. But I'm not afraid of the Minister and the Director General at all. I cannot fight my own government and my own party.
Eti amo ye command e pimpa no e bomo di etimeri je chezampa eni o ndc amanyuku no domunsu nimti no entime nkonko ezo no an party ntokwa ne ade dina e was a mampinyimu ne kasa wechi no hwe na ebo ahmane makoyie pa etimi ede ma party no after no so say no okuyo mo mbehichi no enrenki kan ma mum so bi ezo the politics bi ba beru ma mo munsum izanzo mo no yenkofo mo de omo say ne nso bo mo de nchemu no ejai.
But I also encourage the Roger Bano and the board members I'm leaving behind that the NSA and the ministry have no right to set the GBA aside. They don't have that right. And if you people sit down for them to do this, then you are setting up a pace that will continue. They don't have right. You are an autonomous body. They have a reason why they want to do what they are planning to do. And I will encourage the Boxers president, the board members, the NSA, and the minister have not right at all. They should not bring politics into sports. Sports is different and politics is different.
At the Amoya command a pimpa, your friend Abraham Nikwe Kote Abomodiri Jezampa, all the politics in about the fast sport in ye. Sport the and the baby now politics and so on. And I'm the baby. Tiano the Ghana Boxing Authority or my same there. Tokwe Koso or Nyan Tokaketo Akra Janamaso. A paying the Honorable Sports Minister. na chesa de ne ha drink kakra but nra e wada kujache enoro ani chemo Ashanti regional the regional minister bomode ne mayor no ko ekokushia krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko omu place ni omu din komo honorable ana Dr. Frank Amwakohene ekokushia guys no one omu kasaye na ne kasa mu nsimsi and head of the president cap no obomode regional place
and say mo match bia ma hwebia no mama me sense from say do president's cap na minia Greater Accra regional minister nkrana na wo to say na Dr. Davena Moba am so ye ba ye kuma pema de afem ye de ebeba nti afem ne ma wunkum kran sa na de bia ba timpim mienu ni na ye de ko Accra nti ye wo ho mamo on that day ne be boa mo with supporters mobilization any bibia mo be hia bia bu be yedu a mo betimi ahye animonyam e wo ho ye jimudi enim se mo be yo e de amaye e se ye ka kotoko a Asante akoma otufo ojedutu na etim de o se ahodi bia o se de time achi e ma mo hye animonyam nyame ya adoma da kwase da no o se ye make sure say ahodi no aye available to the team.
Etiano ye command Dr. Frank Amwakohene na Uruwani Chemo Asante Patema the regional minister no and all konyo no kwana kwe mayor de ma Patemu paying perfect Richard Ajiman dudo na feni Kinzuba the me chairman so bo modern e shebo ho se place ne konkode no mu yi djuma na bo show de mo no see no so cheche mu
Kenya kamba mae I go eti go ba ku bia $200 go back could be $200 and ye ba park na near the ba go ni to ma 200 near ya to mucha 5,000 near the to it mu say question go bia be se bia dollars na so da mo sha house for my
eti amu ye command na Kinzuba Kumasi mayor abomoderi jaye e wo hono mi ramo Greater Accra the regional minister honorable Linda Oklu ahead of the president cap ononso akasa na 18 semani obomodi etinedi tuja.
Oh, proud to be the host region of this year's President's Cup. I'm honored to join millions of Ghanaians in celebrating an occasion that is my nation, true passion of football. As a true daughter of this city, my heart beats with Accra Heart of respect to our friends in red. This city wears rainbow colors with pride. For BIA never say that until the bones are rotten. On Sunday at the Accra Sports Stadium, we come together not only to celebrate our football heritage, but to honor His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama with this special match in his city. Beyond the chant and rivalry, this is a moment for national togetherness and respect for the spirit of sportsmanship that unites. Accra is ready, the stadium is ready. Let's fill the stand and cheer with one voice. For BIA.
Adi Erdina Baba be tension pa Oku Greater Accra. Kecho Muze Hono on regional minister no on support to us. And Abaha Swa, a regional minister ne mayor ne one so support to Kotoko. Ti Abeye say was in wage, Tinyamwa Sunday, the MSN crying there. A moment corner be enjoy football bar. After enjoyment and also no. MZ Kunkwasiku, near my baby or near there. Ebeboa my baby as a Kotoko Minimzen ko fubu or mejo when you ask Renia and Kofu or one of the so Petampe, or Momuni Bibia, the answer Rene Bevana. I we are Masu Didi Dramani. And near Panon to my chair. Hard to focus on Kuno na Obano near more the bomb board on a Pipana Kakra na see and an ex coach at Macrobia Kumasi Asante Brokwane by joining Phobia Busia Kuna Bomodi Dejai.
I'm very honored and delighted to have my first interaction, and I want to say that I'm honored to also serve in the realms of Accra House of Folk. I try to understudy the vision of the board, which is the direction of the club, and trying to institute a clear direction with consistency and sustainability. And we try as much as possible to put in place a more progressive development approach. And so we acknowledge what had been instituted over these years. It is for us to keep the consistency and keep improving structures, more importantly, very comprehensive technical programs that will improve individuals and also the team.
Etiamo ye command APP from Masu Didi Dramani abomodi area to ya wabano onim the board ne pe eti edada oreso bena wabana ne makuyere ama club and say kotoko na report eti chese and team menu ACL na ACL ne denya bama na was here corner koku oprinha na oprinha no zu bama be na bosome no makomako nwotwe edi ramu ne nkono ena okwa transfer na yi practice enye kra the adamfo bi oye footballer na ono wanya asem na obobo mpaya man se bibinya na pra ba ko a eni so obobo mpaya man no se nya ne dai isi on kutudwini ya na se o ligaments ni bi atete ne ade enti isi e ko ne e kokoso so ani na me say yo surgery ni wi awon wanya ni ya waba ntempa e bosome nwotwe di ana e ha dwempa di mi aminipa machine speedy recovery emezo ba shase na mu eden but ohwe sele ni mi si kona feya wanya form na oyewe ni ade no na yewe ni ade abagwagumunra mu ma metiti nkomo bi so fa samba o na ho eno ramu training azo waba
TCS wan ko training ni ade but no sure say gani okruma de me nyan check here
ko me san nyinya report bi mu so so o mai ba me mu so waba yeze or the Sylvia Babe tune and some no one be, but they meditate and say, I'm so near around.
I just say, increment.
I be named there, but they meditate them, they just come there, but there was a man on 7 minutes in Canning. I used to today, men no me wechi. Nama Roma she said it's city any idea, do that. Ninja Mufama, international host. On to us. Marie, Obapa Marie.
Yeah, and Messiah Bamechi, na Habib Mohammed, the special one. Send ABOU Arisa stories, never no. Diana, what can be a found?
Actually, I'm going to run a didn't come up. I Greater Accra Regional Minister no video no house of one na area na say on the office no na because me nya clarity
phobia wa chi na ya
samra na wo de mo video na me ha de honorable Linda
Apele
okay
Apele ni ya me da
honorable ye house ni na okay no get me nya some of them find me person me ha de say house of one kasa media team ne kutwa video we ya ma member mo sis we o ma upgrade kakra o mo coach no unveiling so but still camera na nim da so yusun but in terms of video and quality in the way you say
and content
o ma upgrade kakra say o mo dey house for na
we be ma me na kam
say o no ade kam so ade mo so camera ni sun kakra we
ba mu dey am say ka do mo say bibi da
and measure so whichever way so house now my improve kakra from first one me bo ma me see but camera ni su we ni unse ndra na aka say odoko de na ya abonti we say we hire abonti but still an say su da so ani di omo page mu kakra su
amu we nya camera
phone
no su amu na
phone but the truth of the matter I say
but who are I obey so shall obey come chair to obey
aniga
you were free chair was on camera so check it
I one where I
don't think I make as aniga oge ja bela ko patch o wow
cafe na who's catching it's going to be an interesting game on Sunday. I feel like the kind of feeling now the two regional ministers no the vibe now Asante regional minister they ba any Greater Accra regional minister they ba no it's something so when you're fan now it shows some kind of ABOU said this is a game also yeah the okona okwe Kumasi kasa and Kran kasa because when I say Kumasi kasa men can about ahini anyway but I'm talking about when it comes to Kofua Mampenide Say 2 cities na so mo so mo running minister we are Canada minister we are Canada Zuba or mayor or high say crowd say Kotoko Nkwasa has 5 and I think that say Kotoko Timisha house to folk 5 Ebeya the case here it will be more valuable and cherished more than Kotoko even winning league next season, to be very honest. Because at the back on house of one of the circle to grow so much more for 1 year. Nanko Mutu, Monkasa, so one can Nakoto 5. But on Abuzuba, South Sea will be will be 5. House of folk, young question 5. That $200 page good our form on our become. Now, me who the message no be my cancer be said to say. Time now you see boats in Justin Carlin as our power to America. Yeah, call Olympics and I Ghana buying I catch them and call for and say, Kona kwaji 100 meters, over the amount $200,000. It is impossible. I'm not saying Secretary Quintimisha has 5. They can, which is difficult. But it's difficult because I don't believe in impossibility. I think anything in this world can be possible, but it is highly difficult. Whichever way you look at it, I think Sunday presents as a very good game. Everything exposed and now airbound the euphoria he creating. The only disadvantage, and they say, with how a match the gaining grounds and then the amount of for air boy Chido made the different Gaka still I decided to give me free. Okay. These people don't know when to cash in on something. I think that maybe a Kotoko D our league, maybe a house in D, any post league, and come out and what the 2 teams tension and a generating form, and hour 2 ministers no air so much. My buying and also any interest. I bet this are much in it, At least they should be able to charge something. Sabaya, you may be asking Kotoko house, even you be free gate process, no almost Friday. Assign the associate team no accord money, but you cannot tell me say category A match. Kotoko how to folk. Yeah, but I will say free. We are not able to say, organize regional minister camp. No, that can be a matter. They have been down for the papa no door, man. They have a lot of work to do. As you said, me jai o morning come on.
Have you got to as well? I'm following for me. Quarter pay me check CC Aranya. Full house.
Okay.
Full house.
There's a camera.
Camera ne samba nyina ba. We are training normal here no. Okay. Mo bi gina mu wade.
That's good.
They are more prepared for the President Cup.
That's good. It's good. They will have full house. Every Arsenal or home team normally are quite because one country Ghana boxing authority penny now say or then the Juma to because now buying our power and then conflict of interest on team woman criticizing now buying and our agro near you if you maybe. What's that coming back? One also what die. In the advice now what the man call for I don't know what advice anymore. Advice I'm man you need. Intimidation and one. The truth of the matter is that under his administration, you're boxing a coup. You will be fan Ghana boxing. Sharaf Mahama and I'm sorry. And out of the blue from nowhere. He is not part of Ghana Boxing Authority and organizing boxing bout. And the American and the Anthony Joshua and one Bakuma Bukum Boxing Arena say you bob out a man for business ABOU and DJ Eba. What who said na Jumana oil for years I went GBA Amo Chama was a president on yet tree and famo. I could have kept 20 French and now he is the name everybody is mentioning. Okay. And he ferry near him was ready. Quarter quantity. Chama in the Jumaba. So who said Manan said now they are torn out qua. Jai didn't know and Jumana went to me. You did man shall send a bit to my young. You see the problem on my now you will get it. You will give position to people and people will be given position. They will not be able to excel. I want to mean Yajumano. And in Guasene Banner can say, no, they will be there saying, say they are advisors, they are what. And no, I buy about Queen Chairman, or Yama Ghana for Bufu. Obey manage finance. Any panel yard, $1 drew 17 cities. You see, what now? Yes, I was on special advisor to the president on finance. Any panasa, $1 could do 17. Who in a deal? I was on special advisor to the president on finance. Who does that? Robbing Peter to pay Paul. At the same Mahama first time, President Mahama first time on no war by him. I was a free anchor. I know where Kubino went. We are by the Swatching Committee. Ye in a deviated national position I want Sikawa was in the law. I yet Jigo tactics and looking up a pair of that I didn't want to me yet and in Guasene, but what ye Kawalutum. ubeti ma yanke de ma we ni onye din no ntra ne baby nkwada na o maka achiri no they have what it takes and they know when and how to run a GBA say be ya boxing a very revival like I said
but at least he put out a very good advice there. I think say Kenya bad
advice
say yenyi politics and free Ghana
the entire or the politics ba bi shemu nyina ne say ono ahu say akwada na say was start ye bibia ye born abaso no akwada na ye president ba say minister mu nyina di na chine na aden wan ye upu bibia politics mu so we na we ni ya nobody will criticize or politics no one man na ewum no but ankoya even if one play politics within ankoya will still say obey ABC the thing is that yen fuck kwan pa yen nyina for say these are the measures I dey go kwan ma yen say ye boxing no ye be revive it. We have a lot of boxing legends and as boxers are oba bobra e wa kutukubo ni mu a omukuta medals we can bring them on board. They are sorted ideas and they are free of more. I keep saying to say football for no they be say football people or more na yam more run their football because they know the ins and the outs. When former players they didn't come out, they believe they need their people around their national teams now successful. You will Zuma Nelson muda su kuma. Na ya ku do ku o papa na ma so order the belts and the be wo aden nam sunyan stations no dey to. Well, we need a lot of world titles. Why can't we bring them on board? Oh, your boxing board no so. With the ideas that the insider omunyan, young farm will revive it. Your boxing we know. Okay. Obi also ya na akwa command position. Obedidi ano who said man or enkuya. Now tona kasa. Openi o de adman na to akotran che na nwene ho. Kofo for baba. No ma be di. It's sudden. Say Kotoko Andrews in team manu a young boy and I mechanic say a young man who walk into us and take the assassin and then famana. Now what PJ stage people are even rooting for him. Say Black Stars call up we be a now be double say year season now the last 2 games to end the season. I think he picked up an injury in the Vision game, but it was not well managed. Okay. I know the Kobo FA Cup finals then I could trigger BBR. Serious cruciate ligament for 6, 7, 8, 9 months. Every day to me travel 1 year. Okay. Every more day to me 2 years. If the surgery is not properly done, I think it is one setback. Abe ha anasa akodanya ebe affected the career at this material moment. He needs proper psychologists around him, people who will be able to psych him, talk to him, and let him understand. Say yes, fracture at 1 cake in Abba. Let him understand. Say fine. He can recover and get back on time. Okay, it's winning. The man Struma boy say the last 2-3 players are or must suffer such injuries. They are not properly treated. Okay. But Queen striker, I'm going to find it free. Confessor, ABOU, what is the name? Osman Ibrahim. And that boy in the career, you name the eye. That's all about dreams, is it? When seen it, he was not well taken care of. Okay. What's the name of this midfielder? Fine midfielder. He wasn't well taken care of. At a point in time, a club he decided to say the young fan in South Africa. People are not mobile and they can feel that the harm has already been caused. They wasted much time. Time no more than the call. Now the ABCSB. I think at this South African at this material moment, baby Germany. Fine, baby I think that in team situation is here. Me mark out on train 1 month, 2 months. With all due respect to doctors, I walk Ghana and no money. I have a player who has find himself in that condition and that situation. Say me took out of here. He says, "My papa, my boy, yada romantic. South Africa is a free boy. Young for boy in South Africa, and going to say you didn't. Say and Robertson. Now, me dear. John Bar, which you John Bar, which made now. Mohammed control. I don't know. Case I have try so Mohammed control. Why? Okay. That bad. Susutumum. Your baby, we say, Fakye TV 1 year. She was that I think it is time I take my calling very serious. I think I can be a great man of God. For obvious reason. Yeah, show now. This is to say, yeah, boy, show maybe we were baby.
Me cry there, yeah, no tina. Me.
I said, me who never before this year.
Say, I call 1 year na in your suit. Be any idea no. Tina, say me be year juma. Tina medica. Oh no, me juma juma. Come and say, my woman, come and say, na mo year. I don't know. But the TN say, sa box say one. You see, Croman, your mom for Jumano mind to me, they want to find excuses.
Okay.
This is a young boy during the past regime in terms of governance. No, you're not that. Maybe he wasn't in this capacity, so the amount for back, but he was doing a promotion in no matter that. Say, young fat boxing one and saying, don't just say the best in her.
Okay.
He's a fan of sports. About football mukakra to some extent be and farm and when this also be boxing because hono nipa nche da ni ho do ye na ye ni ye be fa the amount and wakona oye. The fact that he is a president's son, a man of certain privileges, no two ways about that. I won't say anything. But mon timi nyamo no ya mama fa nko so akwala no nya hwe. You fail to perform. And it's the more reason why you feel threatened. I say, so be bomu, and that is the attack is all. Or more yard no moon to me, so be bomu baby any year, and they start shivering. I say, omo, and that is the reason why Oko. It is a war car. Maybe can you make politics in mom? So be to me and count now, and make it sure say, oh, guide this circle, no, and my politics in mom. When to me and ya, Cotina baby da, the young who, asem t, no be any asem. I'm happy. The regional ministers and the mayors buy into that game. It's long time, and as a media, maybe I me say then you be but me deal football nechi. Yes, I'm a year tomorrow. I've not seen a president the regional ministers name your phone. Yes, I do your money. Me say down who be in recent times. Me say down Tibinka. The last 8 years, you go board president cup na mahufe. But this time around. I've seen something that is special. These people, they carry weight.
Approach me below the belt.
No, it's a proper approach.
Oh wow.
Approach that we should make sure say you do so good some because you see the Ashanti regional minister and the mayor say because the Konkono has to folk, and you see the regional minister Greater Accra region also doing same the mayor and that is something that a man say no more because there is nothing special about the president card this season. If not them, because Gaka for no ma bon. Power in terms of responsibility if you behave on them
okay.
Because they take the easy approach. They don't really want to think outside the box and bring people on board.
But at least this year,
baby,
they thought outside
regional ministers
in this country. The best class are President Onyakotoko ni Onya has ni one country or your Ghana ni and the father of all. The teams are more performing. Why didn't they bring in Heart of Lions and Baby Ghost time? Because they felt to say among for him because more low fan base. So the easy approach more nyadi, but in Penifuni, the regional ministers. I'm hoping Sunday it fills the stadium. But stadium me too more. Me sorry ma pamacho mo mbeko park ni so. Sa scoreboard ho mo bianco ho nye. A danger zone. Unim now got now na get back another disaster. Because Ghana need Chad as Madagascar no mercy ho. We thought say no mo dey tre Ghana for no me wo kroma say no ho boa. E ho say a danger zone, and since that time they've not been able to innovate it. Okay. And just to speak permit checks. E ho ni pa nko ho. It is all corny and block it. Don't man call your home member sem ko wan so ko wan here umafie. Okay. So for your safety, men ko home
now when you see why Gaka also my head probably I will not use that word, but I feel that inability to think and be proactive enough.
No. But me count ba me carry the moye no. Gaka ne de adenaba. Okay. And last Saturday ni edinkomo. Komana IDC on Wusubai no. Me catch was there. Omoba no will say after President Cap no target is there. Ombebo Cap the regional we be involved with the regional minister. And you see that ni yenya Greater Accra regional minister. Wa ba o ye bibi aba heart folk. Yenya Kumasi mayor. Asenya the Ashanti regional minister o ye bibi aba Kotoko. Makacha muze football na be ya. Yes ye ni aba mu panfo ne ye den. E kan bo. Zoregaka chair ne ba na no de ya no. E na why na dwen say yembo President Cup ni wie after no ye be samba na ya baba bishia the regional we no ne omo akasa na ya bo regional we. E ma me catch mo Saturday ni say there na effect say wo kruma na beti say ye bo Ashanti regional we ni minister kam na bo ze Kotoko ne kin Pfizer bi na ebia omo bo ebia wo lower matches bi e be curtain raise e be bo na no aye den akononim o tia regional minister involved no win President Cup no o bo na ba so ma bo ga ka
Mayor is on tape to have said say obe soma sentiment ye ne de Kotoko ahye nsam na ye so no obo ne kwan o Mayor obo ne
o sa na hu no
Mayor obo ne kwan
no kache emre bi e ga ka fo no so obo ma so
ombeya regional minister.
This is the first time omo President Cup Ghana. Previous ones ba ku bi mi na bi na ko e kontra wa no pa free na na do be ba na abo 6 ye kwa awia free wo omo mo chat we no gaka fo na yo mo ne ma ye appreciate omo na ja yo omo
gaka fo nya de omo mo de mo
ba ebi no
ba de tie ne say asam kura make kakra mo de na ta ko back
na me build the point say now stadium ni be nye okay as it stands now ye nya ho twi what's here declare match is a free gate already there is a commission report e wo kuma say one ye Kotoko ne house game meme ye mo na nyumri ye busa amra no so ye kobobo na nyumri commission report na aka kire se Kotoko meme ye mo ni
man kan tim anu asa no ma de ne ba ya na bia aduana so de ba na bibi asesa aduana de ba na bibi asesa anansuma bo me di fufuro biaba na die mi kurane no die nguduru mama facha de no suna mi ko France
So come.
Right, yes, I'm a team for near the phone in our cover. We are still on Fakye TV. Send me a book model. We are still in the celebration mood because Fakye is 1. Our first anniversary. Any ajepa. Emi ya salute any ha. Called many aje.
Say the deputy near the lyrics now. Lines now.
So all lines now. Which media mama na afi akweni.
Also just be me here where you. Now look at your power be. Okay.
Bacho bolobo.
Fakye na ye free. Fakye na 1 year.
More underrated Luther. Sir, and you way I have to me. Obetimi ato no be say 2 years. Continuous breaking because o can facture na bibi ade be so su bia no e fa. Enti Luther bia wo bia ya da wase se onyame de wa be chen. You say take opportunity we. Ni da obi biara se. In fact, what ho a wo hwen ya ne wa ma facture aye facture. Senka ye will be bia e betimi dia ma wa ke de ma do. But then they intimi fa mount de betimi asrea ne se onyankopon ento no bo ase pa na onhiraw. Na fe oma onkwa no enwa because facture anso so ebet na ho ache. Onim say ye di 1 ye be di 2 near the 3 near the 4 near the 50 near the 100 just say a be generational station and nti e be se onyankopon say omoa yen sa akonya amenya ye me pese me da yen back room no ase yen camera guys no Rich and Lord afi ye ko MCR ha abeku international abeku Luther Danfo and asi ye pa oni Aki the sound engineer afi Benedicta and Hilda afi Junior Kramo Alaji Kramo I mean sure afi Gilbert ye dem nyina wase fact Mama Lizzie oh mama I mean sure what just say make can make kwan na afi the kese pa no bra kwa me the amano near the business so ama tough of yafa international of yafa cover by yankopon shall be dream any more mo feel say you can no it's just the beginning the be a chino and a doso it say mo be boy na afi mabom pa ya man say be bitime more and more e dey aba not forgetting our sponsors are money starting from day 1 eba nyina kasa yi and na sin kamudi yakopon enshamo ha and until with this birthday cake here birthday no eba ni decorate no eba ye no e woso ni nyina no ayira e woso ni nyina ayira omo ye no ho mu nyina e be say e cut cake ni when you say birthday cake our history those times titimire no
tino ya
Enya hintam esekaka tete Roman friends and pencil time na omo dominate we as no omo tradition back on omo ye say omo ye cake and no the wheat and as a belly na eye omo ye no round sa na omo wia na eye wedding couples to omo breaki ade no omo tiri so sa e kire prosperity and fertility just say omo minya nkoso na afi so omo senso ebedore I ba be do sabre. On so sha cake no round. It means that we are going to go in a circular. We are not going to end that. Fakye TV is going round in a circle. Now you be check cake in so ye try. We are breaking all barriers.
Amen.
Yeah, check cake, you know. Ama obi bia so enya bi. It means that we are going to share our prosperity, our joy, and our everything. Collectively, we are going to build Fakye. A senior coupon say on no more is at this moment. Kechi, any quasi Miss Doreen, but from Mumra, I'm be tracking him. I think that the I say, oh, they won't go. Munya. They be like, get closer. Oh, Munya Musumbi.
Some crazy embarrassed.
Munye.
Abu.
I just skill for
Okay,
yourself.
Abu so iti fasho kechi can be answer na cake.
So, na eda na me na wo.
Una wo vivi. Captain's man.
Yo, ene ye twa cake yi mu ewo eja oba ene sunsun kronkron din mu. Fakye TV nkwaso. But this like is very disrespectful. Okay, yo, Abusia, I rack one too. Me first up when you so. Na yenton sam frɛ Fakye TV ahwefo nyina yadofo. Sɛ nyame ya adomo akwasiada ye hia ɛwɔ King's Word family. Asafo kɛseɛ no a ɛwɔ kwada so dwuna se C school. Ɛhɔ ɛne yɛ kɔ akɔyɛ Thanksgiving service no. Enti obia opeso o join yen ɛwɔ King's Word family. Onyame chiame prophet Labijima asɔre hɔ asɛm na meken. Yɛto nsafrɛ sɛ bra na bɛka yɛ ho nyina yɛ mom ɛnna Nyankopɔn ase. Sɛ wasɔ Fakye TV mu awo a yɛn de aduru sabre. Enti yɛ kɔ akɔda Nyame ase. Yɛ to nsafrɛ yɛ hia nsa oba bɛka mo apɔpe champagne. Mo enti yɛ to nsafrɛ obi a yɛ Sunday anapa. Aha. Enti on this note, sports. Yɛ Fakye sports. Yeah. And you bring.
Of when you shall pay for proof,
There's some more. I will Fakye TV so. Facebook Live, any YouTube Live, no. I had this year. My co-host, ABOU DIABY, Sanso and Habib Mohammed, the special one, and Ricardo Varas Benak, and also Ebaye. More chief hosts. Meeting Efia Shumwa ABOU what's in my camera name? And now sports no Eba say ya ebi no mutaye chire and wo moye adwuma no and na mo go de mo so Benas aka Kramo ono na chief producer and na Gilbert eso eboni chidom. And now one more share sports no stories ni na ye de bremo enti na afia twumu aka kire ma ready me home said that should be ABOU DIABY ni ho a metimi a host sports no and I want to say sir I agree and news flash baba and also ayabo mu ade enti ya na mo ahwe enti ada mu nyina mo ase na me hira mu nyina apparently this is how we draw down the curtains ya da mo ase and hey
Ndia bonu mo sania me ehunu die hyemu o temo me mai gane anansu